Alright guys, BLM here back, another live stream, still playing GTA 5, once again, not much to talk about. We did have a couple shows at least, but still, nothing really going on. Hopefully the mic holds up. Alright, there we go, got things set up. Alright, so yeah, again. Oh wait, I forgot. I have to load into the specific save, don't I? Because wasn't it that last time, or does it not let you? Or does it? I mean, well, okay, we'll just see where it puts us. Anyway, yeah. Again, not that much going on still. I mean, still no Survivor 46 cast. I believe the rumors that we might get it at the end of the week, which we'll see. What was the other thing? There was something else. Well, I mean, Claim to Fame, Amazing Race Canada. Those happened. Those are both kind of blah. Yeah, I mean, there's still not that much, dude. Was it Sean? You need to find Sean Edwards because I definitely know where to find fucking Sean Edwards. I feel like Sean's the person I know like the least about, though. Okay, it did put me in the right spot. Cool. I was worried it was going to put me like all the way back into city because that's where we ended last stream. Advantage. I mean, what is? I don't even understand what the advantage is that they were given on Amazing Race Canada. Like, is it just like? Yeah, I fully don't even know because like everyone got one, right? But either way, what's the 46 cast leak? Oh, is there a leak cast already? Obviously, like, I assume that means it's not from Redmond, though, right? Because if it was from Redmond, I feel like I would have seen it by now. Do I like Erica? I don't like Erica. Do I ever like Erica? I don't remember before Retrospect that came out today. Like, to be honest, I don't remember that well, but like I'm pretty sure I did not come off positive on Erica. Worst, Christy or Ko-Rong Michelle? Probably Christy, but they're both. Actually, I don't know though. To be honest, like I think more and more time goes on, the lower I get on Michelle from Ko-Rong. It's like, well, Christy did get like directly saved by a twist, so that's like the big one. Like that's a big issue for her. Where like Michelle did need a comp run, did get saved by like a non-limb, so that's something. But either way, it's like I think I would go Christy just because she was saved by a twist, but it's like they're both bad though.
This statue here of impotent rage.
If Family Edition is the worst season of Amazing Race, I would stand by that, but I would agree that yeah, there is at least like more drama on that season than there are with other seasons. However, I just feel like the overall format is still like just, I don't know, not interesting, which is the reason I put it in last, more so than like it being like just like its raw entertainment value being bad. Welch's gummies. I don't think I ever had Welch's gummies. Actually, I mean, I probably have, like a long time ago. Or like the Welch's like fruit snacks. That's what I'm thinking of. Sean Edwards, the Utah principal turned porn star. I'm sure that's exactly what he is. Trash so much on Robert. Robert's terrible. Like Robert's really bad.
Shall we go?
Oh yeah, I agree with that too. That Alice, I'm pretty sure I talked about that like in length. That I think a lot of people give Allison like too much credit for her like intentionality.
I gotta swing my ammunition. Go to Sandy Shores Airfield. Check it out.
With her like seductive stuff, when like I feel like a lot more of it is just her being wishy-washy, and like her like not being like her relationship with Donnie already being like very like kind of fucked. Um, I have no thoughts on Sean Edwards because I don't know who the fuck he is. I mean, he's one of the older people on 45, right? So that's something. But outside, I don't know anything about him. Okay, not looking at the screen. Cool. Um, cool. This is not going great. Yeah, this is like I feel like this game is like not the greatest game to be playing on stream when I'm also trying to read chat. Rumor for 20. Oh yeah, that's a good shout about the. If it is longer than 26 days, that the reason for that would be because they need more. Like they need to fill out more time on the show. Obviously, do I need to? I think I do. I need to be on RTV? RTV, ATV. Is that a gap in it? It is cool. That was so janky the way I got here. Whatever. Don't think Robert beats June or Allison. Um, I think he gets like he has three locked votes, right? It's just a matter of the other one. Um, then who are the other three jurors at that point? It's so yeah, it's relying on Jack, um, Erica, or
How you feel about brand synergy, huh?
the other
TP
person,
Industries,
or Nathan, right?
ammunition. Good, because you're about
Like
to
I think
meet
when
the
it comes
corporate
to
gift of a
Nathan,
rifle, a high-powered scope, and a suppressor.
like again, like we just don't know how like bitter he was at Allison. In the sense that like would he have voted for Allison like against June? I think he does vote Robert. I think because I think he was very like not happy with June. Um, but against Allison, I think there's like an argument. Oh yeah, Shane's definitely Eddie Murphy, 100%. Um, I'm pretty sure it's just a thing Bryce made up. The fucking Sean thing. Rewatching Cook Islands, forgot how well positioned Yule was on I2. Yeah, he plays like he plays pretty well on. Okay, what am I doing here again?
That's the rifle I need.
Oh, okay.
You'll do nicely.
Oh yeah, fuck.
You
This is
got
a
a
sniper
scope and a
mission.
suppressor for this?
Oh fuck this. The buy one, I assume. uh. Or is it already? Oh no, they're already on. Okay, cool. Whatever. Um. Good or bad episode claim fame. I thought it was just fine. I thought the premiere was stronger, but it was just okay. I thought the boot was like very predictable. Um, yeah. I mean, like outside, I think the first episode had more of a splash. Okay, I guess I didn't finish everything. What else am I supposed to buy? Again, this game needs a fucking like thing so you can see your objective. Like it's kind of stupid that there isn't one. I mean, like there is, but it's like here, right? Like why the fuck do I have to open up the thing? Wait, I thought it said we had one.
It'll be quiet as a
Oh,
mouse.
wait.
All right, now stop selling.
Oh, I had to like
half-wit
equip
Cletus.
it, I guess. Whatever. Who cares? Before player ranking. I think I swapped G and Erica. Justin's too high, I think. I don't remember anymore, actually. But I feel like that list is slightly different than mine, at least. The gun symbol means it's on. The check symbol means you own it. Okay. I feel like that could have been made more clear. Is Christy the worst survivor winner? Okay, I missed the thing. Is Christy the worst survivor winner of all time, excluding those who were voted out and came back? I think there's certainly an argument for it, just because, like, again, she gets like saved by Twist, and the rest of her game isn't good. So, and like for all intents and purposes, like I kind of consider her someone who was voted out and came back to the game. Because that's essentially what it was. Is that she like was about to get voted out, and then they just like stopped it because of a twist. It's like I kind of lump her into that ballpark personally. I think Sorquill for 24, 2 years, 2 years resub. Almost at the second Hugo fight. Okay, I'm well past you then. Um, I think so the second Hugo fight. I just finished at the time of last stream. Like that's where I was at last stream. Was the second Hugo fight, or like a little bit after that. Like I was essentially in like the following mission. But now I am, I think at the 76% mark. I think it was. I'm very close to the end. Like I have what, like 6 missions left. I think 6 main missions left. I think according to the like mission list. Mind you, there's a lot of side content though, which I'm planning on doing all the side missions. So it's still probably gonna take a while. The plan was to have the Final Fantasy 16 video on Monday. That's not happening at this point for sure. It might not be until the following Monday, but we'll see. Again, like I'm not gonna answer your stupid fucking Sean Edwards question. I mentioned June's use of the X Factor twist because I think it's an underrated aspect of her game. Yeah, I think that's like one of the most impressive like aspects of her game is the fact that she was like the person to utilize the X Factor twist the most to her benefit. I'm her in G, but like obviously she is able to snipe G at the end. What am I looking for? Do I think Brains versus Brawn and Heroes Villains cast would be bad? As Brother versus Water if George was on him. Potentially. I mean, the thing is, like, I guess there are like some for sure like bad casting choices, but like I think it comes down more so to the editing.
You wouldn't believe this, Ron. One of these assholes is having a seizure or something. That's me.
But I think like Heroes Villains like feels the strongest of the bunch. I mean, you still have like Frasier, you still have like I don't know, like Sarah and David Zaharakis, and you definitely have people that are like nothing figures on the show. But I don't know, I felt like with Heroes Villains, we got to know more of the cast. Brains vs. Brawn is like kind of like Gaboni to where, like, I feel like we got to know a good chunk of people, but like a lot of them were just like not that good. Not that good at the game, I should say, not like very strategic people. Do I kill him? I guess so. Blood vs. Water is like I think Blood vs. Water I think it's kind of a bit too shit on for its cast. Because like I think there are like good casting choices there. I think the problem is that you have like certain pairs that really stand out as like pretty big duds. Like Mel and Michelle, Alex and Jay. I had to think a bit about his name. Like even Josh and Jordan. Like I think that's kind of more of the issue. God damn it. Really? Worked an 11-hour shift. That's pretty shit. Really? I'm really missing all these shots. Cool. Whatever. That was stupid. Chris Blade the Billy Idol. No. I mean, I know who he's related to. I don't know if you want me to tell you. But I think this episode made it even more clear. Like, I know who Chris is. I know who Hugo is. I know who Shane is. Who else is on this cast? There's certain people, though, that I know nothing. Like, I don't know who the fuck, like, Gabriel is related to. I don't know, like, Olivia. I don't know Jane. Like, there's definitely people that I don't know. But those are, like, the people that I'm, like, I'm pretty confident I know who they are. Guard by the tower, taken care of. Keep moving. Make yourself useful. I wouldn't say Chrissy's worse than Jillian. Like, Jillian's, like, on her own, like, separate tier. But, like, that's also, like, just weird. Bad episode for Jane? Probably. But, like, she also wasn't even on the show until now. How you doing, Ron? So, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna fucking read your comment about fucking Sean Edwards. Like, who gives a shit about Sean Edwards? Imagine, I mean, like, I say that and like, it like turns out Sean Edwards is like the next coming of Jesse. Um, but also, like, as of right now, I don't give a shit about fucking Sean Edwards. Chris's relative is Hannah Montana. No. I don't think most young people are gonna know who Chris's relative is. And to be fair, I don't know. Like, I barely know who Chris's relative is. The only reason I know is because RHAP kind of found it out. And okay, fuck off. I'm gonna skip this section because I hate this mission. This mission sucks. I'm just gonna skip the sniper section when it lets me next time. I did not watch Tough as Nails.
The ATV can only take you so far.
Oh, did not mean to do that.
Don't let him spot you.
Can you see me, Trevor?
Again, I'm not gonna bother watching the show until like I'm fully like caught up on it, until I end up watching all of it. Is that not a person? I don't think that is it? Who wins the Erica Robert final two? I'm pretty sure Erica. Yeah, it's definitely Erica. It's 4-3 still, but it's Erica. Because in that situation, she like 100% has Jack, Nathan, either one of Allison or... Oh, no, because both Allison and June are on the jury. So yeah. While Robert gets Dana, Justin, and G. Has she the lights? Oh, so they can't see it? Okay, cool. I definitely knew that. Oh, I had to find him for it. God damn it. I will say, I think like replaying this on streams made me remember like how much I like don't like a lot of this game. Like I think this game has a lot of good ideas, but I just feel like in execution, I just do not enjoy playing this game. But no. Beyond threads, probably not, unless it's like a massive exodus. The threads. Just because like I barely follow Twitter, let alone like other like I like don't use Instagram. I don't use any other social media. So again, I doubt it. Where is he?
You wouldn't believe this, Ron.
Oh, there he is.
One of these
Cool.
assholes is having a seizure or something.
Yeah, I did watch Amazing Race Canada. It took me a while to find the episode today. Where like I was gonna watch it right when I got up, and it just wasn't there yet. And then like it got posted where I looked like around like I don't know, like 4 or 5 o'clock or so. So I watched it then. It was okay. It was fine. It's Amazing Race Canada. I do like a few of the teams. I'll say that. So at least there's that. But
Hurry it up, Ronnie.
yeah, it's not like it's still Amazing Race Canada. I did not watch Survivor Quebec, and I'm not going to for a bit. I think.
Because lights are out already.
Are those links still? I should like. Are those links still working? But anyway, like yeah, someone posted the links in chat to them subtitled. I'll probably check it out later in the year, probably around September-ish, because right now I'm really deep into the editing process for videos, and obviously it's like very difficult to watch a show that's subtitled while trying to edit videos. So yeah, and like considering also it's like obviously season's done, there's no like true reason to keep up with it right now. Like right now, I'll just wait a little bit. No, I still have the links. I checked it. It still works. So, yeah. Only saw the last 10 minutes. I was happy that the team... I don't remember the names. But the team that like came second to last, I was happy they didn't go home. Because I was like kind of worried they would, and I did find them pretty likable. They kind of gave me like Chip and Kim sort of vibes. Like Chip and Kim mixed in with like the guy like felt like Pop and Paul Jackson to a degree. Like kind of a like obviously a more mellow version of that, where I'm like, oh, I think they're kind of likable. Pretty happy with my winner picks, with them being the guys in yellow. I don't remember their names. Yeah, Allie and Eddie was the first thing I was talking about. Yeah, this is not gonna work out. I'm definitely gonna be killed here. Cool. Would Arlie from BB Can 2 run in your house? Would it fly today? No. I don't think they would let them, would they? I'm sure nowadays they would probably like tell them, hey, you can't be doing that. Especially in a situation where like, maybe you can like streak, but like for sure you would not be able to like get near somebody. I feel like that would definitely not be allowed. But I think like streaking maybe in like the Ian way, where like he's just running through the house for a bit. Like I think that might be allowed, but beyond that, like, yeah, they're not gonna let that. Mana worst player BB4? No. I don't remember. Actually, I don't even remember my player ranking. But like my instinct now is no. I'm like I think she's bad, but she's not like the thing is like she comes in like so screwed to begin with, to where it's like I can excuse her being bad. Where like I feel like there's like people that came in with like I mean like I think Scott is worse. Like at least top of mind. Like Scott is definitely a worse player. Cool. Heard of Fish Tank? What is Fish Tank? A web series. Oh, it's a recent one. Okay. Like a recent like Big Brother-esque show. I guess I gotta add it to the list of reality TV shows. If it would open. Thoughts on Gail and Giselle? I'm kind of disappointed to lose them too. I feel like they were pretty big presences here. I mean, that's kind of the point. But like I don't know. I feel like Ben and Noir, like know nothing about them. I feel like them going would have been fine. What was it? Fish Tank, right? That was the name of the show. 49 shows on my list of reality TV shows now. Oh yeah, that was the thing. Oh wait, no. I do not mean to be doing this. There we go. Yeah, that was the thing. Is that Gamer mentioned that it looks like All Stars 4 might not be airing until December now. Which that's kind of shit that we're going to wait that long for the best challenge season of the modern era. But yeah, it kind of sucks that it's that far out. Which I mean, like, kind of makes sense in the sense that obviously, like, we know USA 2's coming soon, and like that's gonna finish like what October-ish, to where like December would be like a little bit after that. But Canada's worst driver, that's the thing. I probably won't, but yeah. It's run by a Nazi? Well, that's shit. Yeah, Derek and Jaspal, that's their name, right? What was their like team name? Durpal or something like that? Yeah, like they were my winner picks. It was between them and Ben and War or whatever his name is. But then yeah, I went with the YouTuber guys instead. Watching Black Mirror and oh my gosh, Shove and Dance is insane. Is it? I genuinely don't get why people think that. Like I mean like again it's like I like it. It's a fine episode. But like to me it comes off like kind of just fine. Like it kind of comes off like kind of like generic. Like it feels like a story that could be told in like any like typical show. Like it feels like a movie that would be like a random movie that would be made like in the mid 2000s. That like it just feels like kind of tropey to me. But I don't know. And like obviously the ending is like this big moment that people talk about, but like it's also like literally the last like 3 minutes of the episode. Oh, is the show done now? Oh, that's a shame. Canada's worst driver. Alex Stein is on the show. Yeah, that's probably not a good sign, is it? Okay, actually, let's look up Fish Tank, like what it actually is. But that's probably not a good sign considering he is this like really big like political YouTuber nowadays, right? Let's see. Yeah, Sam Hyde. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Um, he's known for being alt-right. Well, that's not good. Yeah, it's probably not a good sign. I don't know. Is Alex Stein on there? Oh yeah, he is. There he is, Alex. He's 36 now. That's pretty insane. Actually, he has a proper Wikipedia page. That's kind of insane too. Um, yeah, it's funny that he started on the Glass House of all shows. And it's funny because on the Glass House is oh, he's definitely playing up a character, right? And I think he still was, but it seems like now that he is actually kind of like that. Watch my number one episode. Thought it was just fine. I can understand that. Cool. But I think it's one of the most I think it utilizes the concepts of Black Mirror in the most satisfying way to me. In where it takes these sci-fi technology based things and relates it back to a very common human reaction to the. I don't know. It's because obviously the paranoia that comes from the concept of your spouse potentially cheating on you or whatever, and then mixing that in with the concept of having the ability to actually rewatch footage and rewatch every moment of your life. I just think it's a really interesting exploration of that. But I can understand why people don't connect with that episode as much. I think Heroes of Villains will probably be number one. It's not a lock-in thing, but I feel it probably will be. Is Allison one of the most misunderstood players in BB history? Probably up there. Where I think it's interesting because I think she gets too much credit for some things, but I think she also gets too little credit for other things. And kind of same thing with June as well. Where it's I think Allison again for playing for supposedly manipulating Nathan and manipulating Justin, that sort of stuff. I think she gets probably too much credit for that. Especially the Justin thing, where I think the Justin thing is she legitimately was still in love with Justin, and just didn't know how to handle all that. While I think she probably doesn't get enough credit for her innovating on the wait, who am I supposed to return to? Okay, this is okay. I'm just gonna let myself crash. Cool. Yeah, I don't think she gets enough credit for how much she innovates on the floater strategy. Where obviously a lot of that goes to June. And obviously June deserves credit, but oh wait, we're following a plan. I didn't even realize that. But I do think Allison was the person to kind of do it a bit more actively at first, and June was able to kind of improve upon that. Why is the plane control like shit? What is up with the camera right now? Why is okay? Wait. Do I need to turn down sensitivity or something? Something just feels really off. Actually, let's turn off motion blur while we're at it. Didn't even realize that was on. Is there no? Whatever. Dude, if I die enough on the flying section, I can just fucking skip it anyway. Again, why is the plane tilted? That's my it feels any movement of the stick, it just instantly tilts. Oh, is it bumpers? Okay, well that didn't. Okay, that didn't work. What? Okay, wait. Okay, bumpers do that. Oh. Allison's story on Amazing Race 5 doesn't make sense. Yeah, kind of. It's funny that she. I obviously I was gonna crash that. It's funny that she ends up being on Amazing Race with Donnie afterwards, and like that's also still pre All Stars too, which is also funny. Is Nathan worse player than Justin? I would say no. I don't remember my player. I'm pretty sure I'd have Nathan above Justin. I think Nathan is one of the most misunderstood players in Big Brother history. Well, I think Nathan's like a really underrated player. Where I think he largely gets remembered as like the guy that fell for Allison, the guy that like made the dumb move of saving Allison, gets like tricked in afterwards and like gets betrayed by her. But it's like I think he had like decent game ability for the first like couple weeks, where like he was like playing the middle within the Elite Eight. Okay, I'm gonna crash again. For like the first few weeks and was like doing pretty well at that, and then like him saving Allison over David. Okay, cool. I'm gonna crash again. It's like a move that I don't like. Like at the time that he makes it, I understand why he does it. Like it's not like that egregious of a move for me. Obviously, it doesn't work out for him. But like it's a move that I'm like, well, at this point, Allison is like his closest ally, like his only like number one ally. I mean, yeah, if he cuts Allison, then yeah, he can work with David, Erica, and Jack. But like he's still at the bottom of that grouping. Like he's clearly the fourth of that four. And like I feel like in terms of long-term prospects, like there's not like really much going for him in that position. Where like with Allison, like obviously it doesn't work out for him, but if it did, and like Allison did stick by him, like he's in a pretty good spot at that point. Especially because like people talk about how like him saving Allison burns David, Jack, and Erica, but like it doesn't really. Like there's not really like nothing really changes from that. It's like yeah, they're annoyed at him, but like they can't really do anything. They still have to work with him. Like they have nowhere else to go. Like yes, it pisses off Dana, G, Robert and Justin, but like they were already coming for him anyway. So it's like I don't think that move is like as bad as people like to talk about it as. I'm gonna crash. Or yep, this is great. There we go. What people criticize the David episode for anti-Christian bias? I mean, good on them then. Like I don't give a shit about. Again, good that they're anti-Christian from my perspective, but whatever. Like I've already talked about this before that I'm very anti-religion, so. I can't steer this. Like this just feels so weird. Like why is this controlled this way? Like it's like any like movement of the stick just like fucking like I don't know. It just makes the plane like go upside down.
Shipment successfully delivered, Ron. Now remember, if you beat me to the airstrip,
I was not looking at the screen. Okay, that was actually like an actual yeah, I'm anti all religion. Like religion's like okay, I mean like if you're religious, I mean whatever, but yeah, religion's fucking stupid. Like it's obviously fake. Like it's mind blowing to me that like we still live in a society that actually believes in religion. Like it's insane. Like it's insane that like people still believe in like the Bible and all this stuff, but whatever, I guess. Like most of religion is simply just there to like manipulate the public. Like it's there. Well, I guess manipulate is probably like a strong word, but like it's there to like, especially like the Bible in particular, is there to like give out these lessons about how they want society to be run. Like they try to teach these moral lessons in the Bible because they want society to be run in that specific way. It's essentially a tool that's utilized to like mold society in the way that whatever, like however they want it to be. Um, what the fuck is Soup Lives Matter? Nathan and Dana made unforced errors to be on the bottom. Like, I mean, like Nathan, not really. I don't know. It's like either way, he was like kind of on the bottom of the. Like the thing is, like again, Nathan was kind of playing like both sides of the Elite Eight, to where he was close to like obviously he was close to Allison. He initially had a relationship with Dana in June. I believe that kind of fractured by like week 2 or so, or even by the end of week 1, right? No, because week 1 was still, yeah, they were still working together because there was the plan about Scott. Yeah, by week 2, I'm pretty sure that relationship was starting to fracture. But yeah, like he was working with Erica, Jack, and David, but like was always going to be on the bottom of them because like obviously he's like the person that's not in their bedroom. And like initially had a good relationship with the Stooges. Though obviously they were still going to like eventually target him because he's still like one of the bigger physical threats in the game. That's the mission? Chinese. I love it's literally just Chinese. Do I think Dana's still one of the worst to make jury? Yeah. I think she's still really bad. It's just that I think her decision making is not as bad as people say, but she's still. Why am I taking the plane? Whatever. But she's still bad though. Like she's still really terribly. Like I think she's better strategically than people give her credit for. Why? Yeah. Again, why am I doing this? But she's terrible socially. To where like no matter like I think put her on any given season, I think she does poorly most of the time because like she's just so bad socially. I've watched The Boys. I just don't remember a lot of it at this point. Don't answer spoilery. Why did I say Peter from BBK 1 is decisive? Oh, divisive, you mean? It's not spoilery. It's just that, like, one, like, even on the season, he wasn't particularly liked at the time. Like, people didn't like him, like, playing the heel, and also, like, I mean, obviously, like, well, have you finished the season?
Let's go.
I assume you have if you watched the retrospective.
Oh, crap. Crap.
But didn't like his attitude after the season. And also postseason, he's also like gone on to like defend Aaron in BB15 and whatnot. So I don't know. There's also like weird stuff with that. Oh, yeah, July 4th happened. That was the. I actually completely forgot about July 4th. Like I forgot I had yesterday off from work until I was literally like playing FF. I think I was playing FF16, and I was like, oh wait, tomorrow's July 4th. Holy shit, that's cool. I kind of forgot about that. So yeah, that was something. I didn't do anything. I literally just played FF16 and edited videos, so that's something. Which SpongeBob characters Bryce was like? I don't think I could name more than like 3 SpongeBob characters at this point. Like obviously, actually no 4. I guess Patrick, right? Actually no Sandy. Okay, well, I guess I could name more. But either way, I've never been a big SpongeBob guy. Santina or Dana? Probably Dana. That's great. I love how, like, I was actually looking at the screen, I just, like, still was not paying attention. Yeah, it's, like, a lot of, like, his confessionals, like, with Peter, or like, him, like, really hyping up his game. And again, I still think, like, I've said this before, like, Peter, I think, is a good player. Like, as much as, like, people criticize Peter for, like, oh, he's all talk, no game. It's like, I do think he is a legitimately good player. Is he as good of a player as he thinks he is? No, but he is a good player though. I think it's kind of like a Ricard situation, or like obviously Ricard's like a similar way with 41, where he's like hyping himself up to be like one of the best players to ever play the game. It's like you're not that, but you are a good player though. People seem to forget that Santina was disliked by the BB Can community until Visible HOH. Yeah, yeah. I mean, she was very like because obviously she was like working with Zach for a while, and she was like doing the men's bidding, and people didn't like that. And also her targeting JM was just kind of dumb. Yeah, BB Can 1 is like a really strong season. I mean, like, I still think in the grand scheme of BB Can, it's like on the lower half of things, but still very, very strong. Bryce is a lot like Trevor. I can kind of see that. Oh, Trevor from Gabon. I forgot about Trevor from Gabon. We haven't talked about Trevor from Gabon in forever.
Gentlemen, I think I have
BB Can 11 has the most revisionist history postseason, Twitter, maybe Reddit. I mean, probably it's just like most people didn't care. I think is the big thing. So like I feel like one, there's like a lot less people that have like actually seen like the dailies and the like post game press and all that sort of stuff. I think a lot of it's like more so based on like likability by the end of it than anything.
Shut the fuck up.
The food I ate on July 4th, I didn't eat anything special. I just ate like normal like food. Like I don't even remember what I ate.
I mean, since I was a little kid, I dreamt
What
big.
did I eat?
You know, I've always wanted to be an international drug dealer.
I'm pretty sure I just ate like a. So I've kind of gotten into Marie Callender country fried chicken meals that they have, which are pretty good.
You're fucking sorry? I just spilled.
I'm pretty sure that's something I ate. I don't fucking. Yeah, I didn't do anything special.
You're sorry. Who you working with?
I like Santina. I like Santina TV wise. I think she's a like. I would not like her. Like I would not like to hang around her necessarily. Like I think she'd be like kind of just a pain to deal with in the Big Brother house. And I get why people didn't like her. And yeah, she's like really bad at the game, but like she was fine. Like I think she was like fine TV. What is wrong with Erin from BB15? She's racist. So, if you don't know BB15, BB15 is the season known as the racist season. And Erin is a major reason for that. But yeah, I got the time like Peter was hanging out because like so BB15 was immediately after BB Can 1. So a lot of the BB Can 1 people were like going to LA to hang out with the BB15 people. So through that, a lot of the BB Can 1 people became friends with a lot of the BB15 people. And like Peter to this day is like really supportive of Erin.
That's what I'm looking for.
To where, yeah, not a great like stance to have there, I guess. Which like, I can get it in the fact that like obviously he's had good interactions with Erin. I'm pretty sure like they're rumored to have hooked up. But because like also if you don't know, that's also the thing with Peter. Peter is known to have hooked up with like a lot of people from the Big Brother community at this point, which is funny. That's the thing. Like he's essentially like the Canadian James Ryan. Which again, it's funny that like it's Peter because I don't think that's who you would have expected. But yeah, it's like obviously like I understand that like okay, he's friends with her, like they have like she's not done nothing wrong to him, but like for him to like kind of like just shoo away the racism stuff on the season, like kind of like play it off as like oh she was just young, it's fine, like it's like like it's definitely not a good look.
Business, fella. You want to discuss it? We're at the farm. Ernie, Earl, Walton, Wynn, Dale, Doyle, Daryl, Dan, all of us.
Just never remind over our own game. We were talking about Erin? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I passed the thing. God damn it. Oh yeah, I did see that. Jordan Fringe is gonna release a Survivor video tomorrow, which we'll see how that goes. Like I know, like he's mentioned that it's his longest video ever, which like he's made like 8-hour videos, right? So like this is gonna be ridiculous. I don't know if I'll like, to be honest, I haven't watched the video of his. Like I know of him and I follow him on Twitter because again I mentioned before that like we kind of like were in the same circles like 10 years ago when I was like in the game collecting community. He's like he also used to be a big video game collector. But like I've never watched one of his videos, but like I'm interested in seeing what his video is. By the way, fucking Peridium beat me to the punch. Fucking bastard. But like so Ozzy Peridium released his video today where he did first boots versus runners up, which that kind of sucks because obviously my video is coming out on Saturday. And, like I fucking made mine like over a month ago, but it is what it is. Like at the end of the day, it's like I don't think it really matters that much. And like I watched his video, like first Peridium video I've watched in a while, and I end up rewatching mine, and like they're very different videos. Like I think it's like it's fine, like in terms of like I don't think it's like just like it's not like I made the exact same cast as he did. Well, okay, cool. But still, kind of annoying. Minorly that he made one before I released mine, especially considering like mine's been see that's the thing, it's like it kind of sucks that now it's gonna look like I copy Peridium when like I made my video like over a month ago and like Peridium makes his videos like almost weekly. It's like I for sure made mine before he did, but I just like didn't release it until after, mainly because like I didn't think it'd be that relevant to release. But obviously, like now it kind of is. But oh well, it is what it is. Hated Turner on the live feeds. He's just glorifying the show. I agree with that. He was glorifying the show. I don't like or dislike Turner really. I'm like kind of whatever on him. For Monty over Turner, I disagree with that fully. I think Turner was better on the show, and then Turner also is just like seems like a better person outside the show than Monty. Put that in the description. I thought about it, but I'm also like, I don't really care though. Fuck. Because I don't really care if people think I'm copying Peridia. Like, it doesn't really fucking matter. Like, I'm not gonna see those comments anyway. It's like I don't feel like I have anything to necessarily like prove from it, especially because the videos are like very, and I feel like the videos are very different. Where like his is like, where like I talk a lot more about my like thought process on things. Where I think Peridium's like style of doing like his like casting style videos are like he just like mentions who's on it, and that's pretty much it. Where I talk a lot more about like the like behind the scenes. Like reasons why I would put them on, and also I make it more about like like I try to make it a realistic cast, where Peridium like kind of tries, I guess, but not fully, and even then again still isn't fully. Like my video is like double the length of his. Like his video is 11 minutes, mine's 22. I just think it's like a really different video anyway. Social Blade overshoot, undershoot by a lot. It's actually like really funny how much it undershoots. And it makes me wonder, like, if I'm making this, then like, how much are other people making based on their like Social Blade estimates? Because again, like Social Blade, like they estimate CPM being like $4, right? Where again, my CPM is like $14 to $15. Let's see, what is my Social Blade right now? I haven't checked Social Blade forever, but let's see. Yeah, it still estimates like CPM being $4. Like again, mine is like almost 5 times that. So yeah. It's not accurate at all. I did the one-up Peridium. Now, Peridium's like video is better made than mine for sure. Okay, cool. I'm just being an idiot right now. Oh, I definitely make more than 6,000 a year on
But I'll
YouTube.
kill the lot of you, and I'll torch your cookhouse.
I think I've made 6,000 this year so far. Who's the most clueless Big Brother player who made the final 3? I mean, probably like Victoria, right? Cool. Pretty much the Mr. Beast of Survivor Big Brother player. I get. I'm like, he's obviously the biggest Survivor Big Brother YouTuber. I'm not gonna skip this cutscene. Or this cutscene, this mission.
You got, you inbred freaks. I don't know how I'm gonna.
See, like, that's the thing. It's like, with YouTube, like, I'm at this point where, like, I make decent money, but, like, not enough to live on. Which is the reason why, like, I'm not going all in on YouTube. And super, even if I did go all in on YouTube, I don't know how much I would really change. Or hit the gym? Not really anymore.
How many brothers you got, you
Like, I've definitely slacked off recently. I was doing pretty well. When was that? Like, end of last year, early this year, and then, like, I just haven't done shit since the beginning of this year.
You want to see competition in the marketplace?
Oh yeah, 100%. I would go full time if I could. If I could without, like, going against my morals, is the thing.
How many brothers you got, you inbred freaks? I don't know.
Like, I would not be willing to, like, completely, like, sell out and, like, make a whole bunch of clickbaity videos and that sort of thing. But if I can do YouTube the way that I currently do it, but, like, make, like, maybe, like, one more... Okay, what the fuck's going on? Maybe make, like, one more video a week or something like that, then I would do that, for sure.
I'm coming for you.
To make money on YouTube, you have to give me a social security number. I don't remember, to be honest. I set this up so long ago. Like, I set it up, like... Because I got monetization... Oh, fuck off, game. Why am I dying there? I got monetization, what, back in, like, August of 2019? So, So, yeah, it's, It's, like, it's been a while since I bothered, like, checking things there. I mean, there's no hourly wage. You get paid based on, like, how many ads played during videos. Fuck off. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna skip this. Like, fuck this. I'm just, like, getting killed out of nowhere. Actually, I'm pretty sure you don't need Social Security, right? Because, like, Social Security is, like, an American thing. And, like, obviously people from, like, around the world. I mean, like, you might need it for, like, tax reasons. But, like, just the, like, initial making of money, you don't need a Social Security number for.
Keep him out of the lab.
Maybe Prettium, watch one of my videos, it's like, oh, like, I have to be, I wonder how much Prettium knows who the fuck I am. Like, I know he knows who I am. I know he knows, like, of me, but, like, I doubt he's watched one of my videos. Oh yeah, Mazer's Canada. I thought it was fine. I feel like it just felt like a kind of average episode. I feel like the cast came off as likable. So at least there's that, but also that's pretty much just Amazing Race Canada. Like, it was just okay. Like, I don't think there weren't any moments that, like, really stuck to my mind. Like, it just felt like a very average episode. But, like, I do like the cast so far, though.
I'm gonna kill you!
Wait. Oh, wait, they're all over here. I mean, it would not be that much. if like, I work so much on this channel, to where I probably work more on the channel than I do my actual job. Where, again, essentially, like, all of my free time goes into things related to the channel. Which, to be fair, I'm including, like, playing Final Fantasy 16 as like part of that. But still, it's like most things I do at this point relate back to the channel in some way, and that's because like a lot of like the channel is supposed to be like what I'm like me stating my opinions on things that I'm like currently watching or playing anyway. Where? Okay, I thought there were stairs there. I guess not. Cool. More massages between Monty and Robert. Robert. That's not even close. Going full time on YouTube. That means worse than working. Like I would much rather fucking fucking working at a grocery store for $8 sounds miserable. Crazy Freedom show. Oh, cool. What was that? Cool Freedom show at the streams. Yeah, he used to stream himself. I know. He did stop though, but I think it'll be interesting to talk to Purium. I think I'd get along with Purium. I mean, Purium seems like a very like chill guy. Like I've said this before that I think if we're taking out like Target, like the target that would be on his back out of it, I think if there was like a genuine like Survivor YouTuber, like game, I feel like Purium is the person I would 100% bank my money on. Like he seems like the most like normal person on YouTube. Well, Survivor, Big Brother YouTube. Winner picks Ty and Cat. Yeah, they're fine. I mean, obviously, they won this leg. They like the reason I didn't go with them pre-season is because they very much remind me of my winner pick from last season. I don't remember their names, but the ones that they didn't do that well. So I didn't want to like pick another team that was like similar to that again. Fuck off. Would rather BFF of Purdy over Spencer. What do you think? I'm to be honest, neither of them really. Like I don't need a fucking survive or a YouTube best friend, but obviously one option's better than the other. Imagine Survivor Spencer showed up to one of these streams. I think that'd be even funnier. Survivor Spencer showed up. Who has showed up that does YouTube? Like I know what Thanimail has. Flynn Masters, obviously. Who's the other one? Gumball, right? I think that's it, right? That's probably it. But what was that? Oh, this is so stupid. What's wrong with Survivor Spencer? I mean, a lot seems to be wrong with Survivor Spencer. No, not Frenella. That's not who I picked. What was I generally don't remember their names. Like Frenella's who I thought was winning, but they weren't my like preseason winner pick. Court and Alley, that's their name. Court and Alley was who I picked preseason. Which that did not go great. Okay, trying to get everything back. There we go. I don't think Russell Muscle has shown up. I could not even tell you what Russell Muscle like sounds like. I don't think I've ever heard Russell Muscle's voice in my entire life. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be pouring this, aren't I? Oh yeah. Russell is definitely the most clickbaity of the Survivor YouTubers. I feel like.
I'll be back for you.
Like I think out of the people that do Survivor YouTube, the people that seem to care the most about their success are Russell Muscle and then Once Upon an Island. Where I feel like most other people are kind of like, okay, we're just kind of doing this for fun or whatever. But I feel like those, like I obviously pretty it's his own thing. But I feel like those two are the two that like seem to actually do this genuinely thinking that they're like going to make it big or something from it. Which I'm Prettium's obviously Prettium, and too far. Once Upon an Island actually like is like pretty big now. I mean, like he's 60 plus K, right? I believe he passed idled out, right? Subwise. So good on him.
See what's left when I'm done.
I did see that. Also, I'm pretty sure he's misquoting Jam Jam. The quote is "poop in the ocean." He didn't say "poopy in the ocean." It's just that by him saying "poop in the ocean" like really quick, it makes it sound like he's saying "poopy in the ocean." But I'm pretty sure he says "poop in the ocean." So I do find it funny. I believe he has misquoted Jam Jam, but whatever. Russell's is like the McDonald's is rock content. What does he do? Like I generally don't even know what videos he makes. Like I know he does like 46 casts, that sort of thing. But like outside of that, what does he do? What's wrong, Stress? I mean, he's a lot of things. I mean, just look up his channel. I think that's the thing. Like, you should know right away. And if you don't, then you probably agree with him. So, whatever.
Burn, you disrespectful pricks!
Olympic Tie and K or Cat. It's Cat, isn't it? Because they have a Saskatchewan connection with the bus crash. Yeah. So was that like a big story then? It seemed like it was a big story, but obviously I don't know about it because I'm not Canadian. Oh yeah, Bandit Survivor is starting to get a bit up there, right? Actually, I never watched any of his videos either, but I assume it's a hit. Actually, no. I did watch one of his videos, right? Because like he's like Irish or something, right? Like he's not. Yeah, I believe he's like at least like not like he's like some sort of European. So obviously that's kind of rare in the. I was gonna say BB Streets, but I guess it's technically Survivor Streets. I'm trying to look up the most viewed. Yeah, the channels my audience watches. Actually, number one's Idled Out right now. Good on Idled Out. Oh, it's probably because his new era. Yeah, because his new era ranking. Oh, I didn't have a video last week. Premium hit 150K. Good for him. Yeah, Premium 2, Once Upon an Island 3, Rob Has a Podcast 4, Russell Muscle's number 5, so that's something. Russell Muscle's definitely going to pass me Subwise eventually, isn't he? I feel like that's definitely going to happen. It might not, like, it probably won't be for a bit, unless, like, he like, really, really balloons, but I would not be shocked if he does pass me at some point. So yeah, sub growth has definitely slowed down. Yeah, ranking the best Survivor audition tapes. Well, it's kind of a somewhat interesting video. Try breakdowns for 45. That's kind of boring. 46 All Stars, which is not going to be. Who's the best Survivor runner-up? Yeah, those are videos. What we got after that? Bandit Survivors number 6. That's pretty good. He makes some Pokemon videos. That's kind of random, but then again, I fucking made a 400 days video. And a fucking 6-hour Lassos video. And Angel Cake is number 7. That's kind of surprising. Eager Turtle 8. Winner Circle 9. Okay. Then Nathaniel's finally 10. But then again, Nathaniel hasn't had a video in a while, right? Like, Nathaniel slowed down his, like... Yeah, he hasn't had a video in a month, so that's probably why. Because I'm pretty sure he was, like, 4 or 5 outside that. Gumball... Actually, Gumball's number 11. Look at Gumball. Actually, Gumball passed 1,000 subs. That's cool. Flynn Masters is 12, but again, that's like because Flynn Masters stopped making Survivor videos, right? Yeah, it's all Hell's Kitchen stuff. But again, he's still killing it. I mean, it seems like his videos, like, yeah, like he used to like get videos that like would just like instantly get 100K, which is just ridiculous. Now it seems to be like closer to the 50 to 60-ish, but that's still very good. Better than I ever had. Again, over 50K though too, which is ridiculous. Who the fuck is Jack Fed? He's number 13. Oh, Drag Race. Yeah, then like, yeah, 13 is a Drag Race channel. 14 is another Drag Race channel, which is weird considering like obviously I've never done a video on Drag Race, so I was like, is there really like that many people watching Drag Race videos? Then number 15 is like Odd Nation Cartoons, which I'm pretty sure is a total drama channel, right? So that's kind of funny too. So yeah, that's the top 15. Oh yeah, I love how I'm supposed to be escaping right now. Feeling you use my comment section to get exposure? I would not be surprised. Dang, and also it's like my channel's nothing though. Like I feel like if you're gonna do that sort of thing, like use like the other ones like Peridium and whatnot. But I think like just in general, it's like I think there is this like notion of like wanting to like get your name out there. To which again I don't fucking care personally to do that. But I'm sure like other YouTubers are like, hey, I gotta grow the channel and need to like put my name all over the place. I don't know, it takes breaks a lot. Yeah, probably doesn't like he's not me like doing nothing but this. Because I'm sure like I don't know, probably has like a full-time job, that sort of thing too, right? So obviously like I'm just a fucking insane person that like decides to like put all of my other time into a channel that barely, or I guess I should say barely anyone watches, but like obviously it's still not the most like watch channel. I mean again like fucking Ira has like 5 times the subscribers I do. Can I really not get back on it? Cool, that's great. Or maybe I can. There we go. Can I say what again? I don't watch any. I mean, I've never really watched any Survivor YouTubers. Like, obviously, I watch RJP, and then I watched Preem before I started the channel. But yeah, outside that, I never watch other YouTubers. Again, I don't think I've watched a single Russell Muscle video. I don't doubt I watched like one video of, and I don't remember what it is anymore. Was it like Best First Boots or something? Like essentially like the other Survivor YouTubers, like if I watch one of their videos nowadays, it's typically because like I'm doing a video that like that other people have like done a similar topic for, and I would like watch their video for like research purposes and seeing like what other people think. Well, like I know I did that with like Peridium's like Final Tribal videos. But yeah, like typically I don't watch. Yeah, I did watch his Zero to Hero video today, which by the way, I think that's a terrible name. The name makes no sense. Zero to Hero. Like I feel like that would make more sense if it was like just the first boot season. But what does Zero to Hero have anything to do with fucking runners up? Which, I mean, to be fair, like, the entire concept's stupid anyway, of first boots versus runners up. And, like, I don't know what they would actually properly name it, but I feel like Zero to Hero is not, like, again, isn't a name that, like, fully makes sense. Oh, it's Fred Spencer? I mean, again, just, like, very, what's the right term? Oh, just has controversial opinions on things. Actually, let's look up Survivor Spencer. I've not checked up on Survivor Spencer in a bit. Is he still doing stuff, or is he like on the break from like post Survivor stuff? Because that's the thing normal people do also is not make content during times where the show there. Yeah, he hasn't done a video since 44 ended. Actually, to be fair, like even like video wise, it is funny that like he just uses the same footage for like every single video, which is why I don't use footage of my videos, because I feel like I don't want that to have a that have like just reutilizing the exact same footage over and over and over again. Um, to where like you look at his like video previews, they're almost all the same because like he's just using the same footage over and over again. Um, yeah, anti-woke, is that the right term to use there, I guess? Uh,
So that we can make some money and tidy my shit up. Let's go. Wait, come on. I'm
yeah, what
driving.
was his,
Check me off if
I remember it was
I'm
Shan, right?
I'm joking.
Yeah, Chantel from Survivor 41 has lost her mind, is his most viewed video.
Are we gonna stop for ice cream?
And like Survivor 42 has gone full woke, or goes full woke. That's his fourth most viewed video.
Ice cream?
Is Marianne the worst winner ever? Is Erica the worst winner ever? Like those are videos he's done.
If we're taking a road
Chantel's called me out on Twitter.
car, won't we?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Jeff Probst has gone insane. What was his odds? Didn't he have like a really funny? Oh yeah, I'm calling out RTP. Here's why. And the fucking thumbnail is a picture of Rob saying, "I'm so woke." Oh here, Ozzy from Survivor has lost his mind. It's a fucking image of Ozzy saying, "Want to suck or want to see my dick." So, yeah, I was gonna say, "Want to suck my dick," which I mean, too fair. I feel like Ozzy would also probably say that. You have Eliza from Survivor and Want to has lost her mind. I hate ugly men and Republicans. And then High from Survivor 42 has lost his mind. Kill all Republicans. Yeah, it's just fucking funny. What am I doing now? Is this the... Are we driving the city now?
Where are your people at?
I mean, the funny thing is that, like, and I've talked about this, like, before. I don't remember exactly when, but, like, I feel like Survivor Adventures essentially, like, looks at the world the way that I looked at the world when I was, like, 18. Which, like, I've come to recognize now is, like, not the way to look at the world. But, like, I can kind of relate to Survivor Spencer in that way. But also, like, he is wrong, though. Because, like, Survivor Spencer also is, he's black. He's, like, obviously, like, a POC. But, like, still, like, if I were to guess, because, again, coming from, like, I'm Asian. And, like, if I were to guess, I think it comes from a place of, like, obviously, like, you don't fully connect to, like, the POC, like, typical experience, because, like, I feel like, because like, I was raised in a, like, I mean, not rich area, but, like, definitely, like, higher, like, upper middle class, like, and I never, like, really had to struggle with, like, most things. Yeah, if I were to guess, I feel like Survivor Spencer probably came from that similar sort of, like, privileged, place to where, like, you just don't fully, like, recognize other people's perspectives until you grow much older, and like start to see how like other people see the world. I would not be surprised like Survivor Spencer goes on that like journey at some point too. Though I will say also I do find it kind of funny that like you would think like watching Survivor would like kind of put you on that direction. Because I think that's what put me on that direction was like through like watching Survivor and Big Brother and like starting to see like the like recognizing like the journeys that the people on these shows have gone through and like the different types of experiences they've had, and like I think like that recognition is like part of what like led to that. And it's weird to like have like this massive like super fan of these shows that like doesn't experience that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, I thought Survivor Spencer was a character at first, but it seems like, and like, I think some of it is. Like, I think he's definitely like hamming it up a bit. But I do think he truly believes it, though. Oh, it's this section. I do remember this.
Those are my gifts for these pricks.
Yeah, too fair. Yeah, that's also like, yeah. Obviously, not all white people live lavish lives either. But I do think it's still like a different like experience, though. Either way, like I think there's like different things to worry about. where obviously like just everyone has their own like problems. But I think like I don't know, being like anti-woke is essentially you not like really recognizing the issues that a certain other group faces. Okay, where's the bomb? This one, right? Where am I putting it? Here?
There you go.
Okay. Imagine if Ron DeSantis actually was like anti-Survivor and wanted to ban Survivor. That'd be funny. Like imagine like him literally on the campaign trail going like, "Oh, we gotta get rid of this show Survivor. It's too woke." I don't necessarily like. I think relate to Sarah Spencer's not really like. I think I understand where he comes from. I think.
Oh shit! You're the dude. You're the fucking dude.
Cool. Yeah, I'm Asian. Which, yeah, we've talked about a lot in the past. Really? I have to redo everything? That's kind of stupid.
I took them. Those are my gifts for these pricks.
Yeah, imagine like Ron DeSantis actually gets like wins the primary, goes on this like massive anti-Survivor campaign, and then loses because of all the Survivor people, like Survivor fans, not voting for him. Obviously, never happening, but that would be really funny. Like imagine like a politician like going all out on like, you know what, you should elect me because this fucking reality show sucks and it's too woke.
Hey man, fuck! You're Trevor.
Oh wait, I just did the same thing again. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Cool, died again. Cool, that's perfect. Let's start Spencer show up right now. I mean, that would be something. Xanth is so anti-woke. I doubt it, to be honest. Like, I think Florida's gonna stay red, which is weird, but like, I thought it was before that. It's just weird that Florida's like turned into probably like the biggest like Republican state now. To where it used to be like one of the biggest swing states. Where like I feel like now Texas is more so in that spot than Florida is. Defund CBS because of the diversity mandate. That's something I could see more plausible. Imagine like the fucking Supreme Court makes a decision on like, yeah, you can't do diversity mandates for your companies anymore. That's being prejudiced.
It's you. You're back. You
Oh, cool.
creepy fuck. Go, 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 go.
This one. Where am I supposed to be putting this? It's on the outside, isn't it?
I can't believe you came back.
You gotta come here to fuck with me.
Well, I bet on Trump or Biden winning the election. Fuck off. Probably Biden right now. If you were to do Ron DeSantis and Biden, maybe I can like see DeSantis. But I just feel like Trump just comes with like so much baggage that, and like for Trump's probably going to win the primary, or at least I'm for it's so early on that you never really know. But like I feel like Democrats should be wanting Trump to win the primary. Which is why, like I mentioned this before, that like I don't get why they're like so hung up on like on trying to like get Trump arrested and everything right now. When it's like you should be wanting Trump to win the primary because like you could just easily beat him. Like I mean, like it's so easy to like go against Trump. I feel like, and like obviously it didn't work out for him in 2016, but like I feel like now it's like, I feel like there's a lot more just like negativity based around Trump to where. Or like negativity in the sense that like I feel like people came out in I feel like by the time in 2020 I feel like the anti-Trump sentiment got even bigger than 2016. So I feel like it should be easier to beat Trump than to beat like DeSantis or like any of the other Republican candidates. Just because there's so much like ammunition to use against them. God, should I skip this? I think I might just skip this. I mean, the thing is, like, I think if DeSantis were to win, or not, I think if Trump were to win the primary, like, DeSantis is gonna like support Trump afterwards. Trump, like, if Trump or if DeSantis wins the primary, will Trump support him? Don't know. But I think the other way around it will happen. To where, like, I think the Republicans will be that fractured by the time of the actual election. Like, just inherently, there's more Democrats than there are Republicans. And I think when it comes to swing votes, it's like, I just find it tough to believe that the swing votes will lean Trump over. Well, I mean, for Biden's like not particularly liked either, but so I just feel like there's like so much negativity with Trump to where I don't see it happening in him winning an election again, but never know. Again, didn't think 2016 was gonna happen. And also, yeah, 2022 was not a good sign for Republicans anyway. Fucking Nick Wilson runs for president. Imagine.
Now you're starting to grasp the pertinent questions. Who is this guy using my
Would Nick Wilson? Nah. Like, what is Nick Wilson? He's just like a state senator or something, right? Or like a state house member or something like that. Like, he's not even he's not in the federal government yet, right?
I'll show you a fucking mind fuck. I'm gonna stick my boy in your eye. It's gonna come out of your ear, huh?
Yeah, he's still a ways off, probably. How old is Nick Wilson? Can Nick Wilson even be president right now? I don't think he can he? He's 33, actually. I didn't realize he was that old. He's still, like, too young. But I didn't realize he was actually, like, that close, though.
Trevor, move up your eye hole, fucker, 'cause I'm gonna fuck your tiny mom.
Yeah, house in Kentucky. But is he, like... It's not, like, a federal house, right? It's the state house? Trump versus Biden's like June versus Allison. I mean, I guess. I think June and Allison had more merit to them though than Trump and Biden.
Can you tell me a story?
Well, like, I don't think anyone like actually wants to be voting for either Trump or Biden, but like not from the sense because like with June and Allison, it's like okay, these are the only options we get. Well, like with Trump and Biden, it's like it's weird where like obviously they're being like elected through the primary. Like there's like technically like. It's like these are options that were picked instead of them being picked for you, like June and Allison. But also, it's like no one really wants Trump or Biden as president, do they? I mean, like, there's definitely people that want Trump as president. But like, does anyone really want Biden? Like, is there anyone that like? How many people out there are like actually truly like massive Biden fans? I feel like there's more so people. It's more so like, okay, I'm pro whoever the Democratic like nominee is, and Biden seems to be the most electable. But like, does anyone actually truly want Biden? Like, I don't know. Yeah, obviously another politics stream. Thank God for that. Actually, we're only an hour. We're not even an hour and a half into this. Like, how are we not even an hour and a half in this stream yet? But whatever. Opposition leader in Canada has a chance to defund the CBC. Major network funded by federal government. Like, why? People just don't want Trump again. Yeah, I think, especially 2020. I think 2024, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Because, like, to be fair to Trump, it's like until 2020, like the economy was doing well, like when he was president, and I do feel like a lot of the people that vote like based on like the economy, like I could see those sort of people like wanting Trump back, at this point, especially over Biden. But I think it'll be either way. I am interested in seeing how it turns out. And the thing is, like, Trump's like, is Trump even like that? Like, I feel like there's more extreme people on the Republican side of things than Trump. It's just that like Trump is like the figurehead for like the entire Republican Party at this point. So like, I feel like he gets like a lot of the blame for things. But like, there's definitely I passed this so long ago, but there's definitely like more extreme people than Trump. I feel like in the Republican Party. Liberals will keep winning Canada. Like, the sense that I guess, yeah, that seems to be kind of where Canada's going. Trump is funny though. I mean, like, it's like kind of. I don't know. It's like I think Trump is funny. Like, funny in the sense that like it's funny because like he's so bad. Wait, where am I going? Like, there's some things like when you're like listening to him speak, and it's like, how the fuck are you actually saying this? And like that's funny. Like, kind of like the ridiculousness of him.
So, Michael, this is where dead men...
Like the fact that like he goes out and like just bashes on like all of his candidates, like makes these like really personal attacks and everything. I also find funny how like I remember when fucking like Lindsey Graham, who's now like one of the biggest like Trump supporters, was like Donald Trump, like one of the first things he did when running for president was him like leaking Lindsey Graham's personal phone number. Like, it's so funny, like that, like the guy that fucking did that as his like first thing after running for president ends up actually winning the presidency.
Los Santos, the city of shit.
I don't even remember the 2020 debate.
It's Vespucci Beach where he stands. Will you tell me the story about that boy, Trisha?
Ah, yeah. Where were we?
The people hating others just because they're liberal and conservative. Like, I can get it. Like, I'm not really in that camp.
Right.
Where I feel like I'm like privileged enough to where like I can separate politics from like how I feel about people as like how I feel about people as like I guess it's like it matters like if I meet someone in real life that's like super like conservative or even super liberal, then I'm like, I don't know, do I really want to be like friends with you? Not really, to be honest. Like but it's also like when it comes to like reality TV, because I think that's like obviously the field that we talk a lot in. Like, obviously there's a lot of people that like hate Sarah Lacina because she's Republican and like that sort of thing, which like I can get it. Like, I get it. Like because like obviously for like a lot of the people that are like having those opinions, like this is a personal topic to them. Like for this person to be supporting the Republican Party, a party that has like constantly like try to get policies through that are like anti-gay, anti-trans, and if you are gay or trans, like 100%, like I understand why this would be a personal topic for you, and that you would like be offended that someone would actually be able to support that party. But obviously, again, like I'm privileged enough to like where I don't fall into those camps, to where I don't have this like personal attachment to that, to where like I personally like can still find enjoyment, especially from a TV product, from someone that I know is like super conservative or super liberal or whatnot. But like I can get why people have those opinions though. Getting it flagged for a shame? I shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think there's anything like from Twitch in particular. It's 100% fine. YouTube, it's like maybe if I was monetized, but even then, it's like, like are they really gonna check? Are we already? I did not pay attention to any of that. We're already in town. I did not pay attention to the drive here at all. Yeah, that's the thing too. Is obviously like just because you support one party doesn't mean that you agree with everything that party does. But yeah, I also still understand like just the general sentiment of like, oh, you're supporting a party that is like so fundamentally like against like who I am as a person, essentially. Um, so like I can understand that.
Just straight over this one. It's straight here.
Canada's the least fascist country in the world. Is that true?
It's a rag up here.
It's probably up there.
It's straight off here.
But also, it's like how many countries are really like that fascist at this point?
I think it is, at least.
Do I remember January 6th? As in, like, what? I remember the day, like, the day happening. I remember, like, seeing it on the news and thinking, like, oh, that's weird, I guess. Um, but, I don't know. Like, I didn't think anything was actually going to happen from it, and, like, nothing really did. Where essentially it's like, I don't know. It's like, okay, these people got into the Capitol building. They didn't end up doing that much. It's like, okay, yeah.
It's come to visit you, you rude fuck. Now get up off the floor and fix me a fucking drink.
Oh, you wait.
Favorite character, Floyd? Who the fuck is Floyd?
No, not somewhere.
Do I believe BLM did January 6th over Trump supporters? No, but also, I think January 6th is, like, overblown to a degree. Of, like, what were they really gonna do? Like, nothing happened. Like, they didn't, like, it's not like they came in with guns trying to shoot all the, like, fucking senators or House members. Like, nothing really happened. They just, like, okay, there's these people, like, protesting in front of the Capitol building. They, like, were, like, let into the building and walked in. Like, and yeah, they, like, stormed into, like, Nancy Pelosi's office when she wasn't there and stuff like that. But it's like, I don't know. Like, nothing really happens. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, I think it is a bit overblown. I think it is being used as a thing to, like, demonize Trump. Which is like, there's already, like, other things to, like, demonize Trump for. That I watch. Oh, I have not. Still have it in my watch later, the Kingdom Hearts Days ranking. But no, I haven't watched it yet. I'm pretty far behind on, like, YouTube video stuff. Where, yeah, I just have not been watching as many YouTube videos recently. Okay, this is fucking stupid. There we go. Where am I going? I'm actually going to Michael. January 6th is not the equivalent of 9/11. That's fucking ridiculous if anyone actually says that. Like, that's fucking stupid to actually compare it to. January 6th, someone where, like, one where, like, what, one person died? Well, like, 9/11, how many people died in 9/11? Like, thousands, right? Like, that's fucking ridiculous to even, like, compare it to. Yeah, almost 3,000 people died. You can switch to Michael to me. Oh, is that a thing? Oh. Let's do that then. I have not watched WCG Ultimate Gamer. But I would be, again, I'm still interested in watching it at some point, but I did not get around to it.
Of course not.
That's kind of weird. So yeah, you can literally just change character and it just starts the thing.
I've only got myself to blame for the mess these kids are in. You are either drunk, or you're staring miserably at the clouds, or you're out there doing God only knows what.
Oh, yeah.
America's not a democracy. It's never been a democracy. It's a republic.
Got you a big mansion in Rockford Hills. Hell, the only thing you got to worry about anymore is what part of your body you want to have chopped off or sucked out again.
And even then, like, so much of, like, the overall, like, system of how things are run is, like, so fucked anyway. But it's not like a full-on democracy.
But a murdering, cheating,
And also, I think there's like other ways democracy's been like ruined probably over time anyway.
You have ruined my serenity yet again. My yoga is fucked.
Oh, is that what they're calling it now? You
Her
and your
character model looks
fucking yoga.
weird.
Did someone say yoga?
Oh, hello, Fabian, darling.
Namaste.
Namaste.
You must be Miguel. Namaste.
Nah, I'm not going.
There's no, yeah, obviously like other people died from like lung disease and stuff like that after the fact, right?
Ah, there you are, you little shit. You looking for this? No.
Very funny.
Yeah, I don't know what the
You know,
Supreme
you're a
Court's
real
doing
asshole.
at this point.
What did you just say to me?
Stop it! You two, you're ruining my fucking yoga!
Like,
Somebody say yoga.
like the Roe v. Wade thing was like a bit more egregious. Or like that was just like outright stupid. But like this is like still, it's like why? Why are we doing this? I still not watch Time Hotel either. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. It's like I don't really have the time to watch like a subtitled show right now.
I'm not the one that's been.
I do want to watch it though. I definitely will watch it eventually. Definitely by the end of the year.
Ain't this Graham?
Yeah, well.
How'd Trevor know Michael's here? I mean, he knows his address.
You're telling me, bro. Yeah.
Do you watch Arthur?
Whoa,
Not Arthur
fake
episode.
your own
Is that a
destiny.
thing? I didn't even know that was a thing.
And then run off with the dough, and then live in a big mansion. Awkward situations.
It's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, do you have any other way?
Yeah,
of
that's
looking at
it's
it? 'Cause I'm
dumb.
all-
And it's like
It was a
it's
long
like I think it's more so based around like the concept of like how do you interpret freedom, right?
That's great.
Because it's like
That's great.
because it's this weird thing of like okay, this one person is like hateful towards gay people.
My manners, right?
And like by you forcing him to accommodate for gay people, that's technically taking away his freedom.
Tits, by the way.
Because he doesn't want to accommodate for gay people. Well, the other way around is obviously like you being a gay person, you now don't have the freedom to utilize like get like this person to work for you or whatever, because I don't know, it's either way. It's like obviously like the concept of freedom is like seems to be the thing that they're like trying to interpret here,
She's
but it's like it's just weird to side with the person that like
trying out for TV.
is hateful towards a group than the person who's just like trying to live their life.
Fame or shame?
The fuck are you talking
Wow.
about?
You know, it's that talent / skill.
Like overall, I think I've thought about this too before. I think the Supreme Court's fucking stupid. Like the entire concept of it. Because like the entire concept of the Supreme Court is to fuck me, dude. This entire stream's fucking politics at this point. But anyway, like the entire concept of the Supreme Court is to like declare what is constitutional or not. But also, it's like who the fuck cares about what's constitutional? It's like why the fuck are we following a like 300-year-old document, and like using that as the entire basis around how society is run? Like it's strange. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, is this the
You know, I could probably handle this myself.
Is this where we like save his daughter from like the TV show or whatever?
Catch up properly.
I'm good, homie.
She's my daughter.
But also like just in general, also like the way that the Supreme Court is even decided is fucking stupid too. Because like the entire thing is supposed to be these like you're supposed to get these like unbiased judges, to like make this decision, on like what's constitutional or not, unconstitutional or not. But it's like you're like the entire like basis around who gets picked for the Supreme Court at this point is based on politics. Like they're all based around like who has the same political values as I do, and trying to get as many of those sort of people in the Supreme Court, which is all based around like complete randomness too. It's all based around like when does a previous member of the Supreme Court die or when they retire, which is like completely arbitrary. It's like I don't get why the Supreme Court isn't like voted for, or at least like a shifting group of people. Like it's bizarre. That's like essentially you're put in the Supreme Court for life once you get put in, and it's so pretty much it's entirely decided by like who's president at the time that they need a new member for the Supreme Court. Like it's fucking weird. That's how things are run.
It's fucking beautiful. I mean, we ain't got the tennis courts, the golf links, to all the pumped up plastic sluts you're used to out here, but well, you know.
U.S. is a cult.
Well, you know.
Yeah. I mean, is that not a thing in like other countries to do Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah, don't worry. All right.
Like, I
We got
generally
somewhere
don't
to
know.
crash while we work things out with actual friends.
We got things to work out.
Which it's funny, yeah, looking back on it, it's like, yeah, you like when you're in school, you did a Pledge of Allegiance every fucking day, right? Like, what, fucking weird, isn't it? Yeah, you don't in Canada? Yeah, that's kind of weird to think about. Yeah, I guess just like other countries don't do that, right? So yeah, it is kind of weird that America does. It's like it's weird that like I just feel like America's like just so narcissistic in like thinking that like America is like it's like they've eaten their own what do you call it, like eating their own supply or whatever, like where like because like other people talked about how America was the best, now like they fully believe that they are the best and want everyone in the country to know that they are the best, when like we're at the point now where like very clearly America is not the best. But I don't know, whatever. Was it anti-communist measure? That would make sense.
Okay,
Yeah, this is that mission.
Maze Bank Arena. Let's find them.
My socialists? No.
Come on, come on, come on.
But I do feel like I feel like I do get more and more left the more time goes on.
Come on, you dipshit.
But I believe in like socialist like aspects of socialism, but I don't think I'm like all in on socialism
Who the
though.
fuck are they?
Hello, sir. May I please have your name?
Where the fuck is Tracy Townley, huh? Tracy
Like I think
fucking DeSanta,
I think everyone should have the right to like to healthcare and like that sort of like aspects of socialism, but like I'm not to the point where like everyone should get like the same amount of money for like every little thing. Like I don't agree with that part of it, but
Yeah, that was really... All right, it's the auditions, Fame or Shame, season 14, right here in
yeah,
my
Laszlo,
good
everyone's
San
favorite
Andreas.
character,
Coming up
Laszlo.
next, it's Tracy DeSanta.
Can you only sing the national anthem? I mean, that's kind of the same thing though. Like it's not that.
All right, Tracy's
So you're still
dancer.
doing
She
that.
also likes acting, modeling, and working with children.
Actually, isn't that weirder? I feel
You're
like
so original, like a
to sing the national anthem. Wait, do they?
pile of puke.
How's it
Who are these
working?
clowns?
I think you do the Pledge of Allegiance, and do they play the national anthem?
Two dads.
I'll be honest, I don't even think I remember the national anthem at this point. Like I don't. Yeah, like
Relax,
which one's the
go
national
have
anthem?
yourself
Like there's like a whole bunch of like songs that are like
3, 2, 1. All right, it's Fame or Shame for
that like obviously I relate to like these being like these patriotic songs, but I don't remember which one's which at this point. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's a song that exists. Michael looks like DeSantis. Yeah, I can see that.
Take what your daddy's gave you, honey.
Yeah, this is like actually I did not remember this being this fucking awkward. What the fuck? Here, thoughts on BBCam 1? Yeah. Let loose.
I got security. Security. What you fucking say? Come on, big guy. Come on there.
Some cool schools do national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance. Yeah, I don't remember if I did national anthem.
Right now, Tracy.
I definitely remember a Pledge of Allegiance, but I don't remember about national anthem. Wait, why am I playing Trevor right now? Can I switch characters? I can't. Cool.
They towed us. We gotta take the truck.
Get in the truck, Michael.
Thoughts on assist? I don't know what thoughts there are to have. Like, what is it? Like, I don't understand what it fully is. So it's that, like, every team has one, right? But, like, what does it do? Like, that's why I don't fully get. Okay, yeah, okay, this is a disaster.
How can you sit there and watch your daughter get
Yeah, the
treated
word
like
God is in the national anthem, so that's, They're forcing religion down your throats.
Thanks for the fucking feedback. It means a lot coming from you.
Wait, where am I? Okay, wait. I'm going really the wrong way. Yeah, I still have like the old mission marker marked.
They wouldn't kill a celebrity, would they?
Like, yeah, I'm gonna fail this mission. Thoughts on Trump calling Chris Christie fat? That's funny. Like how? Like I would assume they're both like similar weights, right? But I don't know. Let's look at the ending and talk about. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's so much to talk about in that finale. Like, that was the big moment of the season. That's really what put like BB Can on the map in terms of like long-term reality TV like history. I feel like, or I feel like everyone remembers Topaz's vote. Trump lost some weight. Well, good for him. Cool. You can help another team at. Wait, why? Like, why would you want that? Like, you can help other teams? That's what the assist is? That sounds dumb. But, I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. But that sounds kind of bad. He's like, why would you use that? Like, why would that be that, like... I mean, I guess, like, teams have gotten in trouble recently, right? For, like, helping each other out or something. Like, didn't that happen with, like, Ty and his dad last season? That they got, like, a penalty for, like, helping out the other team or something? And that happened to, like, Kathy and Julie, right? That was their names? But only at sponsors... That's really stupid. That's, like, makes it even more arbitrary. It's only at, like, specific tasks. Oh wait, is this an image of Trump? What is this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, he looks skinnier, I guess. He's probably has so much anxiety from having to go to court or whatever about his classified documents or whatever. Do I think Melania married Trump for the money? Probably, and if not, then at least like got with Trump to begin with because she knew he had money. Cool. If Dan Gacy didn't show up in BBK 1, how's the season play out? I don't think Gary flips on Emmett. Would that change much? I mean, like the thing is, like Gary would have won. Is the funny thing. Like, Gary would have won, but Gary would have taken Emmett to the end and beaten Emmett probably, what, 5-2? Wait, where am I going at this point? It's like, it's kind of humorous how, like, because Gary ends up making his optimal move, he actually ends up losing the game. They agree that the lighting and everything was a dumpster fire. Yeah, again, I think you can tell, like Topaz, like, covers her eyes, like, right when she gets there. Like, you can tell that, like, lighting definitely played a factor into it. That it was, like, one, too bright, like, in her eyes to begin with, but it also probably, like, made it, like, tough to see the actual, lettering of the card as well. Considering, like, it's also, like, again, it's not like Big Brother US, where, like, it's, like, fully written out. It's instead, like, engraved. In like the well, it was like a green card, right? So like I do think it's like those are like kind of like fluky things I think kind of led to it. Do I think GTA 6 will be worse without Laszlo? Obviously. By the way, that's the thing that since last stream is that it's pretty much a widely accepted thing that yeah, we are getting a Red Dead remaster. That I believe Colin Moriarty backed up the rumors by saying he's heard that it's getting announced next month, which that's cool. Yeah, I'd like a Red Dead 1 remaster. I'll play it. Like I wouldn't like I would like to do a Red Dead video at some point down the road. Red Dead 1. Oh, fuck off, game. Yeah, that was a few days. Like that was like I think the day after last stream. I think so Monday. I think it was. Like it was a few days ago now. Okay, what the fuck? I think it's remaster. It's not really confirmed which one of the two. If I were to guess, I would say remaster. But it's also like we know that they were making a remake at one point, and that got canceled. So like maybe like it could be them just like finishing the remake. So like it could be either one, but like I think I'm kind of expecting a remaster though.
I didn't mean anything by it, all right?
Where's that for claim to fame? I still don't fully know. I think like Chris is getting a decent edit. Like I feel like it's someone that like is probably prominent on the show, but also someone that isn't getting like called out for people knowing their loved ones. To where I feel like Chris is kind of in a good spot for that. We don't know that Shane is targeting Chris though, right? I think it was Shane, or was it Monet? But like someone's targeting Chris. But like I feel like Chris got pretty good like strategic content in this last episode. So I would like put my money on him right now. My parents will my mom doesn't really care, but my dad will definitely vote for Trump over Biden. My dad's like a very like anyone but Biden person right now.
Fucking annoy me, huh? I'll dance. Good.
Gen Z are the main reasons of why the red wave was stopped in 2022. Potentially, I don't know fucking like logistics of it well enough, but like that would make sense. That I do think the young, like obviously younger people are more typically going to be more liberal.
Take off. Go now before I change my mind.
I got it all on my camera, you fucking pussy.
Yeah, realistically, I think Trump will probably win the primary.
How the fuck did you do it without me?
But we're still like a ways out though, so like you never really know. But I would expect Trump to win the primary. And episode 10 of BB Can 2. Wow, you're really made that far.
Okay, meet me at Galileo Observatory as soon as you can get there.
Okay.
BB Can 2. So you're at episode 10. You're not liking it. That's interesting. Because I think the first. It's like a pretty solid season. It's not really a season that has like these like big moments. Is the mic on? Alright, let's see if the mic is back. Alright, there we go. So again, mic's still shit. But whatever. To be honest, I forgot if I've talked about this before. I don't know if it is fully the mic. Like I can't tell. Like I don't know if it's the mic or the controller. But also, like I'm not gonna like bother like testing out billion things. So I don't know. Whatever. Either way, again, when this mic dies, then I'll probably just use the other one. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so BB Can 2. Like BB Can 2 is like kind of just like a consistently great season. Or consistently good season. Maybe not great. But like it doesn't really have these like high highs to it. But it's just like again, it's just a fun ride the entire time.
No, come on, man! I just got that bike.
Like so you're at episode 10. I'm trying to think of where that is season wise. So it's like mid week 3. Right? But like I think the season like I love Puff and Paul Jackson. Like that's one of my favorite things of like the early season. Is like how much I remember like Puff and Paul Jackson wanting to be the villain. And like that's like a really funny storyline. But there's definitely like good moments to come. But like it's not really a season that has this like big peak though. To where like yeah, if you're expecting like an all-time great moment on the season, I don't think there really is one. But it's just like a pretty consistent ride the entire time. Mind you, like again, like that ranking was obviously from years ago. Like right now, I'm pretty sure BB Can 2 is like number 4 or 5 out of the 11 seasons. Like there's definitely been better seasons since then. Where like I did that video before BB Can 7, right? So like, yeah, like since that 9 and 10 are like by far better than 2. Like 2 is like a solid season though. Like in comparison, I don't remember where I put it on my North American ranking, but like in comparison to BB like BBUS, like I would say it's probably like, I don't know, like so how many seasons are there? So like 11 plus 24, like so out of 35 seasons, I would guess it's probably like around 15 or so. Like, it's not really a season that I'm like, oh, this is like an all-time great season of reality television. But it is like, it's a good one. Like, it's a very solid one. Like, I don't think it has like a major like slow point to it. Does Dell have any? Well, I guess spoiler if we get to. Probably not. Or like very little. Getting a hot dog? Well, that's something. What time is it actually? It's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, dude. I kind of wish I did have hot dogs around. I would say that does sound kind of good. To where, again, I didn't eat any like July 4th sort of food on July 4th. Burgers and hot dogs does sound kind of good. Cast for me is forgettable compared to BB Can 1. I mean, you'll get there on the cast. I feel like over time, especially considering you didn't mention. Actually, really, the two biggest like names from the season you didn't even mention in your posts. Like the two people that are like most remembered for this like specific season are not even in your posts. So you'll get there. I feel like. Yeah, I think that's like conceptually hot dogs are terrible, but like I still enjoy eating them though. But it's like one of these things where like you think about like the actual like logistics of it. It's like, oh yeah, this is actually like this really shouldn't be good. I've never once in my entire life thought about where Taylor Swift came from. Who's my winner pick for BB Can 2? It was Adele, I believe, preseason. And like I was like, yeah, he was like my main rooting interest on the season as well. Winner pick for 20? It was Tyler. I was so close. And I had just picked Josh, too. Actually, no, I had just picked Josh and Nicole. Yeah, so that would have been 3 in a row. Oh, it's this mission. Okay. I feel like I remember the mission taking place here. Yeah, I loved Netta at the time as well. I remember like Netta was someone that like even preseason was like one of the like top picks for winner picks. Or I believe like didn't Rob pick Netta, or was it Brian Lynch that picked Netta preseason? What I see in Josh, nothing. I like picked him like because I thought it'd be funny. And to be fair, I did see like he is a fan, like he was a big super fan, and he was like the only person that knew who Ica was when Ica did because Ica did pregame press for that season. So like he had watched BB Can, like he was a big fan, and I thought it would be like if Josh wins this season, it would be fucking funny. Yeah, and then after I picked Ovi, so obviously that went down the shit. After I picked fucking Cody and then Xavier and Taylor. Actually, am I on 3 seasons?
Arrest me. You know what? You'll be saving my life.
I'm on 3 seasons, aren't I? I never actually thought about that until actually I'm pretty sure I did at the time. But yeah, I'm on 3 seasons in a row. That's pretty insane.
A couple days ago.
All after fucking picking Ovi.
if, no when.
What a redemption
Starts
arc.
asking questions about why you're not
Actually, I've
playing
done
more
really well Big
games
Brother
anymore.
wise then. Like, that's actually really insane.
Oh, we got problems.
Yeah, no shit.
Because, so, since 18,
We're in it.
how many seasons is that?
Yeah.
That's 7
So-
seasons? I've picked 5 winners? Is that right?
Your problems are my problems. Then I guess that means that
How is that even I never actually thought about that until now. How is that even possible?
your problems.
And, like, even then, like, the other one was, like, one of them was Tyler.
Someone comes into my
Um,
house, starts reading my files.
And then obviously I had Obi, but,
I
like,
did.
I never actually thought that through. That's
I can
insane.
probably get 5 years, but you.
Like, that's, like, a ridiculous record.
You ungrateful prick.
And, like, I didn't pick the winner, I don't think, until, like, Nicole, right?
And we better go about saving it
Because
together,
17
because you and I both know we can't let
was
it go
Johnny
so-
Mac, 16 was Zach, 15 was McRae, 14 was Frank, 13, well, 12 and 13 were Brendan, and then
And Karamov.
11 was Russell.
Claims he's dead.
So, like, I didn't pick the winner until Nicole, but then, like, now I'm on a stretch of 5 out of 7. That's insane.
Apparently, he has information which will put me and my superiors out of circulation.
What did John do to his
Agency.
arm? I don't
Fuckers have got the
remember.
coroner's office locked down. We need you to verify the body.
What did happen to John?
Well, you've played dead before, haven't you?
Like, I remember he had the injury, but yeah, I don't remember exactly what happened that caused it.
I have always kind of liked you. Call me when
Star celebrity. Oh, yeah, well, I guess if we're adding a celebrity and whatnot, then that's like, not makes that. Yeah, that kind of ruins it a bit.
What we got? John Doe.
But still, and to be fair, I picked Todrick. Todrick got second. I don't know how much I should like talk about how much I picked Todrick, but BB can't. Celebrity Big Brother. I picked. Well, Celebrity Big Brother 2. I picked Tom Green, right? But I picked season 1. I think I picked Ross. So. Or I picked Mark, actually. Maybe I picked Mark McGrath. Either way, neither one.
Smoker.
So I guess when you add in celebrity, it's not as great. But the main show, like, that's a really insane record. Especially because my Survivor record at this point is kind of shit. Like, I haven't picked a winner since I started the channel, right? For Survivor. Like, it's weird how that's the case. That since I started the channel, out of the 4 winner picks I've had for the main show of Big Brother, I've picked 3 winners. Yeah, Survivor, I've picked none.
Come out! Hands in the air!
I won't spoil BB Can 2, however, again, can't guarantee that in chat, though.
Out! Now! Come on.
What do you think about Cameron's odds before the season? I feel like I liked Cameron preseason. Okay, that was just dumb. You know what? Kill me.
Out of there!
What's Todrick doing now? I don't know, actually.
Surrender yourself!
He's like, wasn't he going to lose the house? Like, whatever happened to that? Is Todrick the best celebrity Big Brother player? Like, there might be an argument for it. Which is funny. I think, like for what celebrity Big Brother is, I think probably I would argue Tamar. For again, what the format of Celebrity Big Brother is, where I think Tamar has this like knack for just like coming off endearing on the show, to where like despite her treating people terribly on the season, they like come out of the show and watching the show like loving Tamar, and that like leads into why she wins at the end.
Some big black lady. Definitely not your guy.
I think out of the winners, I'm too fair. Like Misha, but like also Misha would have lost against like anybody but Todrick, right? It's like maybe I guess you could argue Misha as well. Oh, that was just dumb. Who wins a Katie Karen final too? I think Katie does, but I'm not 100% on that. But I don't know who's voting for Karen. Because like at least like Katie, like even though like Greg was like very anti-Katie at Final Tribal, and like Kobe was even though he voted for her, it's like, are they really gonna vote for Karen? So I don't know. I think it's Katie, but I could obviously be wrong at that. I have no memory of this, by the way. Is anyone for Celebrity Brother a candidate for worst overall player? Maybe like Meta World Peace or someone like that. Or like, I mean, Lamar actually made it pretty far, didn't he? Who else was even on Celebrity 3? He's like, Teddy's not that bad, Mariah's not that bad. Yeah, I don't think anyone... Well, I guess Chris Kattan. Chris Kattan's probably the one, if I were to pick someone. Yeah, like Chris Kattan's probably the one that stands out as the one that would probably be an all-time bad player. Yeah, like Lamar almost wins, which is even funnier. I kind of forgot, like Lamar and then also like Todd Bridges, like they're people that played Big Brother. Like that's kind of insane to think about. Like Celebrity Brother 3 just feels like a fever dream at this point. Like just have, oh my god, dude, just have like almost no memory of it. Best OTT player. I mean, like I think it's like, how are we like as an OTT player? Like I would maybe say like Justin. Like as a Big Brother player, probably Jason. But as an OTT player in particular, as in like, you have to win the game through winning a public vote and like all that stuff. Like I think like Jason plays his like public perception like all wrong. Where like that's like part of the reason why he loses is because of this like anti-Jason sentiment. Because he was just like, he's like the way he treated the likes of like a Shelby. And like how like cocky he got on the show.
It's all a big misunderstanding. Oh, shit.
Was it great, Celebrity Big Brother? I don't know if I would say great. He was okay. Which is more than you could say than than for most Celebrity Big Brother 3 players. Actually, remember when Shayna Moakler was a Big Brother player? That was a thing. Whatever happened with Shayna? Is she still with the like abusive boyfriend? Top 10 Celebrity Big Brother? I mean, like I've talked about this before. I think I would just rank every Celebrity Big Brother player. I don't know when I'll do that, but like I'm sure I'll just do that as a video eventually. I think we'll see if we like. So obviously, like I'm assuming we're going to get Celebrity this year or next, either this year or like early next year, because of the writer strike. Which, yeah, kind of makes it so like I don't really want to do that video like now. And obviously, I'm going to do the ranking of every Big Brother player soon anyway, which won't have celebrity people on it, but like that's obviously still like a massive ranking to come. But I don't know, maybe in the batch of videos after that, like after Celebrity Brother 4, if we do get it, maybe that's when I do that video.
I should have stayed on the slab. You cocksucker!
Did Carson make dumbest move in Celebrity history of backdooring Shayna? It's bad. I don't know if it's like the dumbest ever, but like considering how like limited like it's only 3 seasons worth of content, it's like, yeah, it's probably definitely up there. How much time is there in between groups entering US and Canada? I'm not sure with Canada really at all. US, it's not like I don't like. Well, we see it live, so like with the recent ones, and even then, like they're not like free to like openly talk, like during the commercial breaks anyway. But yeah, BB Can, I'm not 100% sure because like the thing that's also funny about BB Can is that like the studio is like really far away from the actual house. So like when you see people like enter the BB Can house and leave it, where am I going right now? Like they cut like there's actually like a whole bunch of time that passes in between when they leave the house or when they enter the house and when they like get like so when they like leave the studio to enter the house, they actually are like driven like 5 minutes away or whatever to the house because the house is not connected to the studio. And the same thing in reverse. That's why BB Can evictions are not live, is because they actually have to drive the people from the house to the studio. Yeah, where am I going? So yeah, I'm not sure like how much time there really is in between all of it. Like if I were to guess, I would say maybe like 15 minutes or so. But we don't really know. Yeah, it's weird too because like it's always been that way, I believe. Like maybe was BB Can 1 that way? I think that's the only one I'm like questioning. But like 100% like now it is. Wait, I have to go up, right? Oh, he skipped through the window. There was a window? You've been arguing with your mom for 2 hours. Well, that's something. Hopefully it went well. Oh, okay. That's what the green marker is. Oh, it's in here. But yeah, this turned into a politics stream for like the first hour and a half or whatever. So that was great, obviously. But yeah, obviously we don't have that much to talk about. We did talk about $1 Million Island yet. Which I will say, like, I actually thought this last episode? One of the episodes from this week was actually like pretty great. Like it was actually like a pretty good episode. I think it was definitely this last episode. But yeah, that was actually like kind of a good episode, which is like surprising for $1 Million Island. Queen Carla's still there, and like I think at this point I'm like, there's no fucking way Carla's not winning. Like I'll be mind blown if Carla does not win at this point, because I don't know who the fuck else can win. Like I don't know who the fuck most of these people are at this point that are left. Like almost every big name is gone. Okay, I have to escape. That's what I'm doing. Like everyone that's had like a decent edit outside Brett, I guess, but also Brett's like, again, he's not winning. But like everyone else that like was a pretty big name is gone at this point, outside Carla, who is still getting like consistent content. Okay, and they still like had almost nothing to do in the actual. Okay, wow, this was dumb. But yeah, like had nothing to do in the story. So I feel like she's 100% winning. We'll see if that actually does end up happening, but I would be shocked if that doesn't happen. I'll make top 10 dumbest HOA trains. I would probably like, I would be like top 10 worst, right? But yeah, I probably would at some point. Yeah, it's all just from the first episode. Yeah, again, I don't even know, like, who was even on the show in episode 1 that's still there outside of Carla and Brett? I think they're the only two. Like, maybe was Tess in the premiere, but even then, she's barely on the show. Like, she was gone from the show until this last episode where she became the, where she got picked by the wheel or whatever. So, like, she's finally on the show again, but she has to be. But, like, she definitely, like, disappeared for a bit. Or, like, to be fair, Carla did for a bit, too, but, like, she was at least, like, there, though. It's not like Tess, where, like, Tess was, like, completely invisible. Like, Carla was still getting, like last week, I feel like Carla wasn't that prominent, but she was still getting, like, a confession or two an episode. I think OJ killed his wife, probably, but also I don't really care that much. Like, I don't know that much about the OJ trial. But probably. No, it's about the same. Okay, what the fuck? That's what I get for not looking at the screen. No, it's pretty much the same. The social strategy aspects. I mean, according to them, the game's about to change, which they say that at the end of every week, pretty much. But yeah, it's pretty much still the same. It's still very like challenge based. This last episode was like was a lot better because like this guy ends up like the guy that won the wheel spin ends up nominating all of his allies essentially. That he ends up nominating his entire like almost everyone that he nominates is from his own camp. Because he's like, oh, I need to like because he nominates like Corey because Corey has like the most bracelets, who he's like supposedly like a close ally of. And then also nominates like the old people, which are like all in his camp. So he's like essentially nominates his entire camp, like not his entire camp, but like he nominates people almost exclusively from his camp, which is just such a dumb decision to make, especially like this early on. And this is the thing about $1 Million Island I don't get is that why aren't people just like once you get like 2 bracelets or something, why not just do nothing? Like shouldn't that be the strat? We're like, why are people like throwing themselves in to get bracelets? Like, why do you really even want that? I guess it like increases your chance. So if you have the most bracelets, then you're safe. But also it's like, again, like you would have the guarantee that you win this comp, which more than likely you're going to lose. Like there's at least like 6 people in every comp. So like how likely is it that you're really going to win? Right. Oh yeah, you missed out on Price talking about Sean Edwards porn. But like the strat should be like once you have more than one, where again we just had this round where like the only people that could be eliminated were people with 1 bracelet. So it's like, oh wait, I was not paying attention. I'm still trying to escape. I love how like I even forgot that I'm trying to escape right now. But yeah, like once you have more than one, like why even bother going for other bracelets? Like you're obviously eventually going to get the opportunity to go in a challenge to get more bracelets, but why like actively put yourself in? Like that just seems kind of idiotic to me. So it's like I feel like you don't want to have a lot of bracelets because you're not going to be in the majority. Like you're not going to have the most bracelets at all times. So like at the moment where you don't have the most bracelets, you're just going to be the target. Because at that point, obviously, people are gonna want to pick you to take your bracelets. It's like it doesn't even like properly make sense to me. Like these people that are like throwing themselves in to get the most bracelets. I mean, Bryce made it up, obviously. Oh, wait. I'm almost actually out of this. Kind of? Wow, I actually got... Okay, that was kind of stupid the way I escaped from that, but okay.
Hey, Mike.
Do I trust Spoiler Girl? Not really, but I feel like Spoiler Girl, like, usually tweets out, like, the most obvious spoilers to where, like... The probably... Like, some of it's probably right. But I don't like fully believe a lot of their like behind the scenes stuff.
Dave, the hell was that? You know how many
How the fuck did Scott not make it to in the house over Allison? So okay, this is so essentially what happened is that Scott was like the major front runner coming into the season or coming into the vote and everything. But Scott ended up on the live feeds, like, kind of being a dick, essentially. Like, he was essentially, like, bad-mouthing a lot of, like, other BB Can, like, Season 1 alumni. And, yeah, he was just kind of a dick on the feeds. To where, like, that turned a lot of people off. And then, like, with Allison also coming from Newfoundland, right? That's where she's from. Which, like, has, like, this big, like, audience for BB Can, which the more we watch BB Can, people from Newfoundland essentially win every single fan vote, because they have like such a dedicated like fan base. They're all voting for that one specific person. But yeah, Allison had that backing her, and then also the superfan community started to support Allison as well. because like, she was a massive fan, and like obviously like people wanted to see her play the game. So yeah, that's how that happened. I was pro Allison at that point. I was very happy for Allison that she made it on. That's so evil. I mean, that's Bryce for you. Bryce is just he's the epitome of evil, I guess. Seems like a Gary clone. I don't know. I don't know if Gary's the person I would necessarily compare him to. Who is the person I was thinking of? I know there is like another person like in reality TV that like reminds me of Scott. But I don't remember who exactly it is. I mean, it kind of reminds, like, if we're talking about, like, podcast-wise, like, Brett Wolgamott is, like, kind of a decent example, I feel like. But, I don't know, I feel like there was someone that I would have compared him to. Thoughts on Challenge 39 spoilers? What has come out since last time? We do have a new boot, right, on the women's side of things, which, like, I was happy to see this person on, but I'm not, like, that disappointed they're gone, though. Outside of that, I don't know if there is anything. Is there anything else? Like, we know it's, like, some of the matchups and stuff, but, like, I don't think there's anything, like, too much of note there. Because I already talked about, like, the big T of it all, I guess I'll say, earlier. But like, yeah, I don't think anything too new to talk about. How did Andrew Tate do on Big Brother or BBK? I think he'd be like first boot or something, or he'd be ejected like he was from BBUK. Like I think Andrew Tate will essentially be like the Brayden of the one that like, okay, he has like a couple allies, but then he's such a fucking asshole to the rest of the house that they vote him out.
He's okay, guy. Fucking cocksucker. We did a deal a long time ago. Didn't go quite the way it was supposed to go.
Yeah, East Coast ends up being like pretty united for one person because they typically don't have that many representatives there.
Everything was cool. Problem started when recently I became.
Actually, if you just want to go on BB Can and win a fan favorite at this point, like get the fan favorite money, pretty much just be someone from the East Coast, and then like get to mid game, and you're pretty much guaranteed to win a Canada's favorite at this point, right?
Man, I think so. Shit. Well, if you only think so, then I wasn't being completely honest.
I was talking about Big T's challenge performance.
Oh yeah, good luck with that. Shit. I mean, Trevor and I got history. Complicated fucking history.
Which, I mean, I guess, like, too far. Like, this is even that spoilery.
Proud of.
So, yeah, spoiler for Challenge 39. I'll just talk about it. Yeah, Big T seemed to, like, go on a decent comp run, which is good for her.
I am an angel.
Didn't think she had her in her.
So what's the mood then, man?
Again, didn't last, but still, good for her.
You know,
She won, like, what, a couple eliminations?
Until I can find a way out of this shit.
Including one against Kaz, which that's a big one. Mind you, supposedly it was like an elimination that only she could win, based on like the way Gamer described it, but still. And like, to be fair, she also lost in pole wrestle, right? Like she lost in pole wrestle to Casey, I believe. Which is like, that's one that she's never going to win. So I don't know. But still, Big T won a couple challenges. Good for her.
I'm a terrific thief. I'll find something for you. Big.
Yeah, well, Marty won fan favorite, but like I think Marty's like kind of in a similar vein, just from like a different part of Canada, right? Or like he's from like Quebec or whatever, right? Who wins in a big dick competition? Does Andrew Tate have a big dick? I mean, that's something I'm not well informed on. Actually, does Monty? I don't even know if Monty does. I feel like the only person I remember like Big Brother wise that has because obviously I need to know who has a big dick on Big Brother. But I remember like Fessy was someone that people were talking a lot about. I don't feel like anyone else I remember. Oh, is he not from Quebec? I thought he was. Maybe I think I just assumed it because he was French. To be fair.
Hey, Trace, what's up?
What's up? Are you joking? You
I guess he
ruined
isn't.
my life.
I did?
Huh.
I thought I
Oh yeah,
remember.
Brendan. Yeah, Brendan too.
Remember after that boat thing?
So good for Rachel.
Seriously? Do you know how bad
I mean,
I wanted
if
that?
she likes, I assume she does, right? Um,
You're such a fucking fuck. You really are.
You'll get over it.
Kenny was not that well liked though. But to be fair, Kenny probably had. Well, I mean, also, but like that season had like a lot, right? Because like with like you had Kenny, you had Allison, and you had John, all from that part of Canada, right? I do wish like earlier seasons had fan favorite awards, but then again, also it's like you kind of know who would have won anyway. Like it's not even that like it wouldn't be that big of a surprise who would win, but it still would have been cool to have fan favorite awards since the beginning. It's weird they just like randomly started with 9.
Man, out! Get out!
Be like, I don't think there's like a single season that has like. Actually, I guess maybe 6. It's like who wins BB Can 6? But like every other season like has like an obvious pick for who's gonna win. Then again, like I guess like they don't allow the winner to win, do they? Because I guess that could change a few. Oh, Kenny was about the big dick thing. Okay, that's the thing with Kenny? I didn't remember that. Yeah, would it be Erica for 6? Maybe it would be. Because like 1 would be obviously Gary. Again, BB Can 2, minor spoiler. I think it'd probably be John. Or Adele. I guess it could be Adele too. Adele was pretty popular. But like I think John would have the East Coast stuff. 3 would be like Sarah, but like maybe Brittany. But probably Sarah. 4 would be Tim or Cassandra. Probably Tim. Oh, are we at scouting the port? Oh, here we go. My favorite fucking mission. By the way, this is where I wanted to get to. So this is the. So I was like looking up my previous playthrough, or my first playthrough. And if I wanted to finish the game in 8 streams, I had to get past this mission. But the fact that we're getting to this mission like this, like relatively early on stream, makes me think like maybe we could try to go for 7 streams with this series, but we'll see. Oh, it's the Trevor. Okay. Anyway, yeah, 5 is definitely Ica. Again, 6 is like, yeah, could it be Will because of the East Coast thing? If not, it's probably Erica. Yeah, because I don't even know who else it would be. Like, I don't think anyone else was like that popular. So yeah. And then yeah, 7 would have been Adam. I think there's a chance it would have been Dane, but again, don't know rulings. But it would have been Adam, probably. And then, obviously 8 doesn't have one. Who would have been 8 if 8 had one? I don't even, like, who was the fan favorite at that point? Was it, like, Maddie, maybe? Yeah, it probably would have been, like, Carol. Imagine Carol. It probably would have been, like, Maddie. But at that specific point. Or like someone random like that, because like Sheldon and Brooke, like obviously we're running the game, but I don't think they were like fan favorites. Chris probably wasn't the most like loved at that point. Vanessa was not well liked. Oh, Hira could have won. I think it probably maybe it would have been Hira, kind of forgot about here. I forgot here existed until just now. Go to Dave. What is this mission? Or is this? Wait, actually,
David.
I did not even look. Yeah, what was this mission?
Isn't this nice? Told me we were double dating. Sorry, guys.
No, I don't think we have anything on daily wins. We just know like elimination matchups and who's gone and like what mercenaries have come in. But again, it doesn't seem like we're having like the mercenaries staying in the game though. It seems like they're just like it doesn't seem like a like Final Reckoning mercenaries. It feels like more of a like Vendetta's mercenaries.
Have you seen my show?
Where they're simply coming in for like one challenge, which I really don't like, to be honest. I really don't like how that affects the format. Like, so that essentially makes it that we're not even like guaranteed to have people go home in an episode at this point. And I guess this is their way of like dragging out the season, right, with a smaller cast because they want the they obviously want like a longer episode count. But like also seem to be like too cheap to get more people. So yeah, it's like that seems to be their way of doing that, which is kind of lame.
Or the greater FIB, or the entire government, because I'm tempted to argue that thus far.
Did somebody say yoga? Which mission is that? I don't remember that one. Like I remember scouting the port. That one's really fucking boring. I don't remember that mission. Why I get the vibe from early in BB Can 2. The BS twist. I mean, BB Can 2 is not the worst in the world. Wait until you get to BB Can 3.
I did what Agent Norton said.
Yeah, BB Can 2 is not that bad, twist-wise. And to be fair, I mean, like, there is probably one twist that does, like, that does kind of shift the game, but it was already, like, the shift was, like, already starting to happen. It just, like, kind of guaranteed that it happened. But, yeah, I mean, like, I don't think, like, there's nothing, like, too egregious in BB Can 2.
See, there you go, Dave.
But again, wait until BB Can 3. BB Can 3 is like where they like lost their minds, and like did a twist every week, which that was ridiculous. And BB Can 4 is not good either. Where like there were less twists in BB Can 4, but like there's one that like essentially changes the entire game. But they've kind of petered out since then, right? Like 5 was like very, like there were some things here and there, but like it wasn't like very twist heavy. 6 was also, well, yeah, 6 was like mostly fine, right? Was there anything bad in 6?
Nice car. Taxpayers treating you right.
7 probably could have used some toys. And then, yeah, 9 and 10 were pretty good with twists. So, yeah, I mean, like, it really is, like, 3 and 4 are really the seasons where they kind of lost their minds.
Hey, I barely know that kid. He's fixing up my car.
Call him, or we'll send some G-men to his aunt's house.
Or if Challenge Production paid Horacio a lot of money. I would assume he got a decent paycheck. I don't know. I'm like, there supposedly is this like pay scale, right, for the challenge. So it's like, I don't know, maybe they did just like stick with that, but it does feel weird though that Horacio like left a soccer team to be on the challenge.
You're crazy. I ain't calling him.
I thought you might say that, so we had him picked up.
That's a dumb move, Dave.
Does BB Camp 5 have a twist or a theme? Kind of. It's a half and half season. Yeah, I won't tell you exactly who's on, but yeah, it's a half and half season.
And I'm the best guy you got for this.
With you, we've got good leverage.
Great. And you brought Trevor.
So it's half vets, half newbies. There's not like. There's like kind of a theme to the people they brought back, but not really. Kind of a loose one.
I wonder how controllable and discreet he'll be when he sees the guy who killed me.
Oh yeah, well if we're talking about the aesthetics of it all, it is a space theme season. But I doubt that's what you mean by theme. Can't believe used to actively watch every challenge season. Wanted to have extended episodes. Yeah, that didn't go well, did it? It's 8. It's 8 vets, 8 newbies. It's a 16-person cast. Which BB Can, yeah. So first 2 seasons are only 15 people. From that point on, it's 16 for a while. I believe BB Cans 3 through 6 all have 16 people. Then 7, they knock it down to 15 again. Then 8 was 16. 9 only had 14, I believe. But that was like mid-COVID, so I think that played a factor. Then, yeah, they've been back to 16 recently, right? But anyway, it's like, typically you would expect 16 people for BB Can. Cool. But obviously they didn't start that way. Is 18 an underrated season? I personally think it is. Is BB Can 9 the most Gabon season of all time? I think it's probably the most Gabon Survivor season, or Big Brother season you're probably going to get. I don't know, is it Gabon though? I think the thing with Gabon, like, so Gabon's obviously known for like crazy gameplay, people not playing well. But I feel like Gabon also is a season that kind of like lacks a big game moment. Where I feel like BB Can 9 obviously has like some big game moments that make it stand out more. So like, I think BB Can 9 is better than Gabon by a lot, to be honest.
Take off. Really?
Shit, I'm good. I ain't bailing.
Whoa. What am I detecting? Some sort
Where to say that? Like, I don't know if like character-wise, BB Can 9 is like that much like Gabon.
You can do a lot better than this fat snake, all right?
But I think like conceptually, I can see the connections between the two.
Yeah, and best friend.
Exactly. That's Trevor.
Yeah. Every BB Can season has like a major theme to it. Actually, I think seasons 1 and 2 didn't have like that distinguished of themes. But from that point on, like every season has like a major like conceptual theme to it. Like season 3, I think, is like steampunk. 4 is like a casino. 5 is space. So like they all have like those sort of like themes to it.
Nice to meet you, homie.
Yeah, whatever.
Actually, what was I don't even remember 11s, to be honest. What was 11s?
The government gimp at last.
Yeah, Angels of the I remember those. And 9 was like the aftermath of comics, right? And then 10 was like the game show. Oh, Murder Mystery. I forgot about Murder Mystery. That's funny. That was the thing, considering like that was a pretty useless theme. What is this mission? I don't remember this mission. Yeah, I kind of paid homage to BB Can, but like, no, didn't do it that well in my opinion. It was like, but like there was like the game show like wheel in the middle, right? I'll see how this goes. Yeah, there were all the doors. I forgot about that. Wait, where am I going? Oh, there we go. Yeah, and that's why I talked about BB 9. But again, I still feel like that's a bigger like moment, like gameplay moment, than there is in any of Survivor Gabon. Where even though people are playing like crazy on Survivor Gabon, I don't think there's like a single like big game moment that comes from like the crazy gameplay. I guess you could say, oh, like voting out Marcus, but like that's not really that crazy, really. It's more so like him being like screwed over by a swap than there is like any actual like crazy gameplay going on. Okay, cool.
fuck around
There we
while
go.
I'm out there. I'll climb back up this rope and strangle you with it. Yeah.
No, yeah, we're talking about the jet of it all.
Hey, we're looking good.
Always found downtown Los Santos pretty lifeless and dull. Yeah, just feels like kind of a generic city. It's funny that like I saw so Lasers is doing a retrospective on this game. I saw him post that he finished the game recently and like asked like what do other people think of the game. And like I was like reading the comments and like I'm kind of surprised at how many people like love GTA 5. Where it's like I always like it's fine. What am I actually supposed to be doing now? What am I supposed to be pushing?
Get the lube. Actually, fuck the lube.
Oh, okay, cool.
Who the fuck is this? Terminate him.
But like you see people call it like a masterpiece. And it's like is it? I feel like masterpiece is never the word I thought of when thinking about GTA 5. Like Red Dead 2, okay, I can see why people call it a masterpiece. But like GTA 5? I don't know.
We got a window, T. Pull us out.
This is unacceptable.
Help!
Okay.
Shooters across the street. Don't drop me.
Oh yeah, Susie 100% should have been voting out. Marcus over Kenny. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, am I supposed to kill them still?
I'm not leaving here till you shoot those guys. So get moving on it.
Coworker got fired today for flipping off a customer. Well, that's funny.
Don't get angry, Michael. Shoot something.
That's it. Get us out of here.
Like, what the customer do to them? Like, was it like unprompted? Then that's kind of fun. Like, that's kind of weird. But like, if it was like warranted, then okay. Actually, why is there even a fourth slot on this wheel? Like, why'd they even bother? Actually, what am I supposed to be doing? Is it okay? That's yeah. Let's not do that. Oh, this. Okay, this is a thing. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be hitting. Let's say before if BB can't. I'm personally of the opinion now that I think if BB Can were to do an All-Star season, I think they would have done it already. To where, again, they have like so like a spoiler for BB Can is really like there's no full-blown All-Star season. And it's like, I think if they were gonna do it, like why not? Why wouldn't they have just done it for seasons 10 or 11? Like BB Can 10 was probably like one of the most secure, like I'm really 10 and 11. I'm probably 10 more so, but like 10 was like a pretty secure spot in Big Brother history, BB Can history, for them to do an All-Star season. Like BB Can 9 ratings were pretty solid. I don't think there's like any risk of the season getting, of the show getting canceled at that point. It's also the 10th anniversary of the show. It's like if they're gonna do an All-Star season, like why didn't they do it for BB Can 10? To where like now BB Can 12, it's like, yeah, it doesn't feel like 11 did particularly well. And then mixing that in with what was it? I already forgot what I was gonna say. But so it's like with BB Can like 12, it doesn't feel like we're in as secure of a spot. Oh yeah, and mixing that with the fact that it's like it's fucking season 12. Like why would they just randomly do an All-Star season for season 12?
The things those people did to me. I'm an American.
So yeah, like I don't think it's happening now at least. And like I just think in general, yeah, I don't know when it's ever happening then. Just finished the B4 retrospective. Well, thank you for actually watching that. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. I guess that's really what a lot of the early stream was talking about BB4. I think it did. I think 5 being fans' favorites ruined it in the sense that, like, I think they saw how bad the ratings were for it to where they were like, well, we can't. And, like, obviously, like, the show almost got canceled after season 5. And I think at that point they're like, well, we can't risk that again. Which I think is a shame, honestly. I think it... And to be fair, like, it does seem like there is a correlation between All-Star seasons and, like, lower ratings for Big Brother seasons, but still, it would have been so much fun to get an actual BB Can All-Stars.
Bring her down in the lot.
But BB Can, like, BB7, like, it's not... I don't know, it's not that arbitrary, where, like, it's still, like, early enough in the show's history, but also, like, kind of the point where, like, you would expect an All-Star season to happen. It's season 7, season 8, like, around that spot. Like, when BB7 was All-Stars, I don't think anyone was, like, surprised they were doing All-Stars. I think everyone was expecting them to do All-Stars. When Survivor All-Stars was All-Stars, I think the same thing. People were, like, expecting that to be the time they did All-Stars. However, now we're at season 12. Like, that's just a weird season to end up doing All-Stars.
Where are we? Go easy on it.
Thank you. Oh, you saved me. Hey. No, huh?
No.
Started season 3 of The Genius. Really loving it. Yeah, season 3 I think is, like, by far the best season, like, from a, like, game perspective in terms of, like, the design of the main matches and death matches. That's 100% the strongest of season 3. I personally don't connect to the cast of season 3 as much, which has always been my, like, minor criticism of the season, but it is a very, very strong season. Why BB Can get canceled after almost get canceled? It's not because of the season itself. It's just got low ratings. And I think a lot of that came from the fact that, again, I think there were returnees, and again, it just seems like with Big Brother, if there's returnees on there, people are less interested to watch it for some reason. And it's weird too because, like, seasons 3 and 4 are, like, 2 of the highest rated seasons of the show. Yeah, there's just this massive dip for 5, to where the show is going to go on hiatus. However, RGP did a campaign to get it back, and it led to this, like, massive petition, and it got renewed. And then obviously it's been going since. Okay, what are we doing now? I think now we're probably... Actually, what's this mission? So this is the port mission, right? You know what? Let's switch characters and just see who... Yeah, let's see if it puts us near the mission.
Hey, I'm going, man.
Do I believe BB Can 11 removed the live feeds because the fan base was too toxic? Yes, essentially. Initially, I did not think that's the case, but I think now, knowing what we know now, I think, yeah, that's probably was it. Based on the fact that, like, JM even said postseason that that's what he's heard. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Is that I think they just didn't want to deal with the having to manage the fan base and, like, having to like, try to, like, match up the feeds to the show and, like, all that sort of stuff. And, like, potentially have this, like, backlash of, oh, why isn't the show like the feeds? Which, by the way, also, getting the BB Can, yeah, like, don't trust the edit for a lot of the show. It's largely inaccurate. BB Cans 3, 4, and 6 are probably the biggest examples of that. To where the show, like, a weird thing about BB Can, and those seasons end up being a big example of that, is, like, the show ends up going on this, like, weird trajectory of, like, they don't even try to match the feeds. They instead, like, kind of pick a certain person that they want to make the main character, and then revolve the entire edit around them and, like, try to portray them as a good player. Hood Safari. Which mission is this?
Hanging out with old men, ignoring your homies, acting all superior. Your mama will turn over in a grave, boy.
How should BB Can live based in the US? I watch it through Video Brother, which is a site that streams it. There's another way, right? Well, RGP, if you're a patron there, they have streams of their own that they run. Does BMX still exist? like bmxtv.net or something. Like that was a site you can watch streams from. But either way, you'll have to watch a stream online.
Me that you had a sister. I'm Denise, Franklin's housemate.
And aunt, my mother's old dried up ass.
Yeah, I think that might just be a thing of like why these shows are worried about all-star seasons. They're like, well, why shake up the formula? Especially like Amazing Race Canada, like it's still like isn't it like the #1 show of the summer or something like dumb like that? Like I don't get why Amazing Race Canada is like so popular ratings wise, but I do remember seeing that like last season was like the #1 show of the summer. So they're probably in this spot where they're like, well, we're already on this high. Why risk like ruining it by potentially having returnees? I hate Daily Motion. Daily Motion sucks. Like the site, like as a whole, is like really slow, and also it's like there's like an ad every 5 minutes, and like it's the same ad every time. It's non-skippable. So that's really shit. Boy, that's a big thing going on right now. Of people complaining about how YouTube's trying to block ad blockers. And like you look at like comments on Twitter, and like everyone's like so indignant of like, how dare they? It's really funny to me. It's like, how dare a fucking website whose entire revenue source is through ads? How dare they try to stop people from not viewing their ads? Yeah, people are gonna watch YouTube anyway. Like, I don't think this will affect anything. And also, it's like, if you're not gonna watch YouTube, like, and you're still gonna watch things online, like, what are you gonna watch? Like, where are you gonna watch that doesn't have ads? Where are you gonna go to Twitch, where like ads are like way worse? I will say, like, straight up, like, ads on YouTube have gotten worse, like in recent years, but it's still better than Twitch. Like, it's not fucking like 3 minutes of ads every like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever it is. Or like on YouTube, it's like, okay, yeah, you're getting an ad probably like every like what, 3 to 5 minutes. But also it's like, it's fucking like at most 30 seconds. It's usually like 2 back-to-back ads. One is like 5 seconds, one's like 15. And even that second one is like more than likely skippable. Like, it's like not that bad. Like, it's funny that people complain so much about YouTube ads.
Package to collect. You got the grip.
It's like, I don't know what site you're going to that like would have better ads. I mean, like, I guess that's the thing, is that they just don't want any ads at all. But like,
now we talking.
Like, that's just like such a, like, I don't know, entitled perspective on things. And I also love, like, this is also like people like you look at the comments and people are like, they're just trying to get people to buy YouTube Premium. It's like, I mean, kinda, but like also no, they're just trying to get people to watch the ads that they make money from. like YouTube Premium, yeah, it's a factor, but like it's not like the determining factor. It's like, hey, they just want to make money on the entire point of the service to begin with.
You can't fucking hustle a hustler!
Does anyone else other than Gary from BBQ? No. Gary's the only returnee from BBQ 1. Which was kind of a surprise. Like, I was personally expecting, like, I remember like in the BBQ 1 preseason, like I was very much expecting like Peter to be in the running. So yeah, Emmett's not there, which that ends up being due to the fact that he had just done the Amazing Race. So Emmett and Jillian end up going on the Amazing Race, which ended up being like, I think, the year or so before BB 5, to where he was still under contract for like the network that Amazing Race is on, so he couldn't be on BB 5, even though I'm pretty sure they wanted him. So yeah, like I'm pretty confident Emmett would have been on if he could, but he couldn't. But yeah, I believe. Yeah, I believe. I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, were you the only viewing the BB4 video? No. Truth be told, like the video actually did kind of okay. For what it is, again, like it's not great in the grand scheme of things, but like I believe it's like my best performing Big Brother retrospective. Let's see, I'll look it up right now. BB3, yeah, it's way better than BB3. Like 300 views better than that. BB2, I'm pretty sure my BB2 one did worse, didn't it? Oh, way better than BB2. Yeah, like 500 views better than that. I think it was actually even. I think it's possibly doing better than my Amazon retrospective. It's matching my Amazon retrospective. I mean, it's like 5 views behind. But that's pretty okay. So I'm like content with how that video did, even though, again, like still not great in the grand scheme of things. To be fair, like it doesn't really matter anyway, considering like it seems like revenue's like pretty bad right now on YouTube for the start of the month, which is to be expected because it's like the start of a new quarter, which leads to like low CPM for some reason. I don't even know exactly why that's the case, but it just is. So it's like whatever in terms of like money wise, but then again, also I guess to be fair, like it would be one of the better performing Wednesday videos anyway. It's whatever. Fuck. Do I like talking politics on Twitch? Not really. But obviously I do here and there. Playing Fist? Which game is Fist? Let's see. Fist game. A Metroidvania game? Okay, this is not the game I thought it was. Huh. Like you play as a rabbit? It kind of looks like I haven't seen gameplay of it, but I don't know. The cover looks kind of interesting. Yeah, that's what I found funny about like Netflix. Yeah, like people were like, "How dare Netflix not allow password sharing?" And then like their fucking like membership numbers like skyrocketed afterwards. So yeah. Which, to be fair, I was on my parents' account until recently. Which, to be fair, I had my own account. I just didn't like bother using it because I was like, well, I'm already like I had been using my parents' account for forever. So like I might as well keep using it. But now I'm actually using my own. Fuck. I didn't see that fucking Costco is now like supposedly like cracking down on people sharing membership cards, which means I might have to get a Costco member. Actually, I don't know. Will I even bother? But yeah, I've been using my parents' membership, old membership card for forever. To where now I might not be able to use their Costco account anymore. So that's a shame. Rabbit with a huge fist. Oh yeah. I mean, I assume that's where the fist comes from. Politics makes you sad. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I think it like just feels like kind of like what's the point of it? Where it's like they're all bad, they're all like hypocrites, they're all like not going to do anything anyway. Thoughts on what the fuck is that? I have no clue about anything of the GAFAM. What's that? I mean, something was up with, like, Michael's rope, right? That they talked about on the feeds, didn't they? It seems like something was off there. I don't remember exactly what it was. Wait, is that an ally? Like, why is that guy not dying? Oh, okay. I did not mean to do that. What's cover again? There we go. Okay, that's... Okay, cool. Got Sam's membership. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Like, I use my parents' Costco membership. I use my aunt's Sam's Club membership. So it's like, I don't have any of these for myself. And, like, I don't know if I'm gonna, like... I mean, I guess technically I can still use Sam's Club. But, like, yeah, I don't know if I care enough to, like, actually pay for them for myself. Because, like, I don't even like, I fucking hate going to Costco. Like, Costco's fucking miserable to fucking go to. Where, like, the entire parking lot's, like, ridiculously full. Like, you go there, like, in the middle of, of a fucking weekday, and it's just ridiculously full for, like, no reason. It's like, how the fuck are these people not at work, on, like, a fucking Monday at fucking noon? It's like, how the fuck is this place so full at, like, on a Monday? So, like, I fucking hate going to Costco anyway. But still, I don't think I would pay for my... Like, pay for myself. I don't know. Google, Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft... Oh, okay. Like, they just, like, combined it all into one acronym? Why? That's kind of a weird thing to do, isn't it? Because they're not even, like, one company. Like, if it was like, okay, one company that owns all of them, it's like, okay, that's fine. But, like, it's just, like, a random acronym for, like, a whole bunch of tech companies mixed into one. Okay? Well, that's great. I'm about to die. Cool. I'm just gonna skip this at this point. Whatever. The fact that I died there is just stupid. I love that, like, I started this playthrough saying, yeah, I'm not gonna skip anything, and then I just, like, stop. Like, I just don't give a shit anymore. That's simply how that works. Realized that Shane was actually really close to winning Final 9 veto. I don't even remember what Final 9 veto. Oh, that was the double eviction, wasn't it? Which, yeah, that makes sense. It was a really physical competition, so the fact that the two physical guys were the ones that almost won, that's not surprising. Order Sam's Club for 2.5 shifts until you quit in the middle. Maybe bring cards, we just threw up. Oh, that's not good. Is that the... Didn't you quit a job earlier? Is that the job then? Which, yeah. That doesn't sound too fun. I never thought about that, actually, for, like... How does Sam's Club do... Like, this... So, like, Costco has these, like, big machines, right? That, like, carry, like, a whole bunch of carts at once. Like, does Sam's Club have the same thing? I don't even know. Oh, that's a hospital. Okay. You worked there for more than 7 days? Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, obviously, you gotta work at a place for at least 7 days. Really? There's a police chase? Well, I guess it's just the police chase. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. This is me being an idiot. Frank lost the final 8 HOH. He still wins the... probably, right? Because in that situation, he wouldn't be, like, giving Jen the answers. So yeah, he probably just outright wins. Yeah, I've quit, like, so many missions at this point. I'm like, whatever. Like, because I think for the first stream, I only quit one. And that was, like, towards the end of that stream. And I think last time I was like, okay, I think I did a couple times. This, like, stream, I've done it, like, yeah, like 5 times already. for against defunding police? Probably against. Like, I think the police definitely needs reform, but like I think defunding them is not the way to do it. Am I just supposed to like just drive off? What am I supposed to be doing right now? There's another in a car later. Well, thank God for that. See, I think this is the thing. Like, I don't think I find this game like fun. Like, I think overall the mission design is just like kind of tedious. And, like, I think there are like some missions here and there that are pretty good, and I think like overall the narrative is like solid. But yeah, I just like personally don't find a lot of this game fun. I was supposed to get off at the beach. Well, that's a shame. You turned down the grocery job? Yeah. That's probably for the better. So where am I supposed to go over here? Like, is there a marker? No? Frank's structuring game. I mean, yeah, obviously he had no way of getting to the end. He essentially just needed to win out, no matter what. Oh, was that the end? Oh. Okay. I guess that works too. I'll switch characters because I just don't feel like getting out of that situation. Yeah, I guess you just have to escape just generally.
What are you, a park ranger
Oh.
or something?
Great timing.
Look like some kind of puckered up asshole.
Yeah, I mean, like, no matter what, like, Frank was just screwed no matter what. Like, even if, like, he didn't work with Dan and whatnot, it's like he was still screwed. Like, there's no way that, he's getting to the end. Which, I mean, again, is largely on him anyway, but, okay, let's do, there we go, that's better. Yeah, so I missed on some dialogue, well, that's a shame. Germany elected a far-right mayor. Mayor? Like, mayor of Germany? Actually, I might for Mortal Kombat. When's that come? Like, when's Mortal Kombat 1 even come out? Like, that's still like a couple months away, right? But obviously, I'm so excited to hear more about Mortal Kombat. By the way, today I went on this like I don't know, like nostalgia trip, watching back Final Fantasy 16 trailers for some reason. Final Fantasy 16 and also Final Fantasy remake, Final Fantasy 7 remake trailers. Just because, I guess. By the way, still not done. Actually, have I talked about 16 this stream? I'm still not done. I think I did briefly. But yeah, still not done. Almost done. Probably won't finish it for still a little bit, though. Because I know there's... Like, I'm only 6 missions away till the end, but I know there's a lot of side missions along the way, which I want to do, so... Oh, this is great. I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to finish it until probably about a weekish from now. It's like my intention... Oh, this starts the mission? Oh, okay.
Got abandonment issues. I see a shrink once a week.
No, fuck you.
Yeah, well, you know.
But yeah, like so I think I'll probably have the FF16 video probably next Monday. But we'll see.
You back there. I know you, but you...
I don't give a shit about what other countries do.
Yeah, well,
But
until I see
who they elect or
why don't we just
whatever.
keep it that way? Steve, what a pleasure, bro. Oh!
That pay attention to challenges on Survivor, Big Brother. Like, I kind of zone out for most of it. Like, unless like a big thing happens.
Kevin Weston is a very good friend of mine, so why don't you watch your tongue? Because let me tell you something, that guy...
But yeah, like, I don't pay that close of attention. Because I really just don't give a shit. Especially because, like, especially Big Brother, because, like, there we all see know the results most of the time. So I'm like, who fucking cares? Yeah, unless there's, like, something that end up having, like, game ramifications.
Keep the sleep bastard away from me.
No, Ferdinand, he's gone. He's gone. It's okay, I've got some new friends here.
Yeah, it's probably tough to watch PB Can 2 and stream at the same time.
No. Now our friend here, he claims
The Diplomat? Which one's the Diplomat?
I don't know anything. I don't know. I already told nothing.
I feel like I saw something about that show, but I don't remember which one it is. Oh, I haven't talked about, I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once finally. Oh, I think my dad was talking about this show. I think that's why I heard of it.
So I need to know.
Anyway, yeah, I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, which was good. I'll be honest, probably not as good as I was hoping it would be. But it's good though. It's still very good. I think I kind of like lost the plot like halfway through.
The man who owns it.
But yeah, I don't like the first half of the movie. I was really enjoying it. I think by the second half, I'm like, okay, this is like kind of going on for a bit. But still very good. I'm having a movie like that won Best Picture. It definitely feels like a very like different movie to be winning Best Picture.
You know, go for a drive. No, you get to work, and I'm not here.
Never go to Everglades. I don't actually remember if I have. I think I did at one point, but it's been so long that it's like whatever. Oh, is this the mission with the torture stuff?
Yeah, the more I see of your boss, the more I like.
I realize your dad looks so much like Dale from The Walking Dead. Okay, that's kind of random.
So is he gonna be a problem?
For sure.
Remember Dale was even a character.
If something happened to him right now, I'd be right under a microscope. An electron microscope of bureaucracy.
Actually, isn't that on right now? That's the show that's on, right? The Maggie Negan show. Which couldn't give a shit, but that's currently on.
You know who else is having trouble
Then
keeping
what? The Daryl show's at the end of the year, and then there's the Rick show's finally coming next year, right? Which I don't know. Should I watch it? I kind of like. I would be kind of interested in it, but also it's like I don't really care anymore.
Control the situation, and he'd unearth this connection. Then what?
Then Trevor flips.
I want to watch Parasite. Actually, I was wrong. So I thought Parasite was on something I had. It's actually on. It's on HBO. It's on Max. Sorry, it's on the Max.
Let's think this through. What does he know?
So never mind. But I still want to watch Parasite.
Now he knows I'm working with the FIB.
Does he know how long?
Yeah, I could just watch it illegally. But again, like it's tough to. Actually, even then, Parasite would still be tough to watch because it's again subtitled and whatnot.
One of them spent 10 years on the run, and the other landed in a federal penitentiary.
Oh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I actually properly watched it too. It's not like.
You went down. Trevor got away. The FIB cut you a deal on your sickbed, faked your death, and you end up here.
Who's to say which of those is true?
That there's any doubt probably accounts for you being alive.
Back there, Trevor made you right away. The second he saw you.
You remember after the bust, I was in all the papers. I was on the evening news. The man who killed Michael Townley.
Yeah, I was quite a trophy. A good head to hang on your wall.
Back then, sure.
Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Again, it sucks.
Please don't crash again.
Oh. Wait. Let's do this. Alright, is it back now? Maybe? There we go, cool. Whatever. So I literally unplugged and replugged like every single part of the mic. So, we'll see? But yeah, it feels like it's like every other stream. Because like last stream was like perfectly fine. So, yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Does my dad call me Mr. Review? No. Imagine like someone actually thinking my actual name was the Moranian Review. Or the, I guess. Played BB Roblox the other day.
Get us some transport.
Yeah, I didn't even know. To be honest, I didn't even know there was a Big Brother Roblox. I knew there's Survivor, but why did I get off this bar? Wait, actually, no. No, it's here? Oh, wait, no, wait. What am I doing? This is the mission, isn't it? I'm not, like, heading to a mission. I'm actually in the mission. Ugh. Oh, was that not the car I got? Okay, cool. I'm like, not paying attention at all. Good baby name, obviously. Have I seen alligators in the wild? I think I might have once, but like not close up. Like more so a situation where like, oh, it's on the other side of the river or something like that.
This is bullshit.
There we go.
This place? Davey, they've been shooting the real cunts of suburbia here the last
Yeah, obviously, if you want your kid to be smart, you name it the Moranian Review.
You are kidding me. I'll call Steve. Wrong house. This guy isn't our guy.
Okay, which mission is this?
You sure you don't silence him just to make sure?
I love you. Like you just see the broken fucking window.
Get me another address.
An hour and a half for what? That's how long the game takes. Alright, this is the torture mission.
Mr. K. Choose your instrument and go to work on it. Where do we start, eh, buddy?
I personally know a Florida man. I mean,
No. Who do you want? Just tell
like,
me what you want.
are we talking about like someone that actually acts as the like stereotypical Florida man? No. This looks stupid. Like the fact that they actually like lift up. I don't know. Does this matter?
Please.
Oh, what?
You got a preference?
Oh, you can check his heartbeat.
Look. Not the waterboard. You shouldn't be legal.
I see the street stage. Oh yeah, I did see that. Which like wasn't it like like almost a tied vote? Which like, that's pretty insane to me. And also pretty insane that on Twitter that it wouldn't just outright be the Black Widow Brigade. Like I'm surprised the Stooges even had a chance there. Which like I mean even I would vote Black Widow Brigade, but still it's like it's surprising me that it was even close. No, I don't live close to Disney World.
Let up. Help me pick this up.
I can't breathe.
I haven't been to Disney.
I wish it never happened.
Probably like definitely over 10 years, I think.
Ask him about Tahir.
Probably like 12 years or so.
Why didn't you ask me? I know Tahir. I did his home theater.
The Black Widow Brigade were effective because the men were divided. Kinda. I mean, like, I think it's just simply the like because like the thing is like the men never even like considered working together, right? Because like they assumed that like Ozzy and James assumed they were working with Amanda and Parvati, and Suri.
Coffee breaks.
What a dick.
Okay, was this part of the mission? if I were to have a kid, I'm gonna force them to watch Survivor Big Brother. I mean, I wouldn't force them, but I'm sure like that would be part of what's on.
So how are Steve and Trevor?
I'm not like, hey, you better fucking watch Survivor Big Brother, or else, yeah, or else whatever. I don't even know what else. But it's like obviously it's just gonna be on, so you would assume they would watch it.
And what about Trevor? What about him? I need some.
Like me when I was a kid, like I didn't give a shit about fucking American Idol or anything. Yeah, it was on.
You'd clean the whole thing up back in North Yankton.
And you told me it'd be a clean job, no casualties. There were more eyes on that town than they needed.
I think Three Stooges is more iconic as a trio than Black Widow Brigade. Black Widow Brigade are more iconic individually than for what they did on the season. I think I disagree with that. We're like, I feel like everyone talks about Black Widow Brigade. We're like, are people really gonna be talking about Three Stooges as time goes on? Like, I feel like more people are gonna be talking about, oh, Jam Jam and Carolyn, like what great characters they are. Carson is probably like one of these like best to never win people, but like I don't know. I feel like, and too bad, I think they'll just call them the Tika 3, right, over the Three Stooges. Like no one calls them fucking Three Stooges. But I think the Black Widow Brigade is like is definitely going to be more notable like in the long term in Survivor history, I think. But like in Tika 3, I think is like I think there is like some like historical like precedence with the Tika 3 though, and like how well they were able to like kind of play the middle. No, we're not talking about fucking BB4 Three Stooges. And yeah, to them they're the dream team, so they wouldn't even call themselves that. I do find it funny that's the thing of like an alliance that like actually had a proper name, but like the name that actually caught on was the name that they didn't like that the rest of the house called them. He's like, does that happen like with any other like alliance in like Survivor or Big Brother history? Is that the name that they're remembered by is the name that they didn't even like, that they didn't even call themselves?
Listen good.
All right. Find out who we're looking for.
I think it's tough to like compare Survivor and Big Brother alliances.
I'll take care of it. Loosen him up.
Oh, no, please.
Especially because like I think alliances are like so much more like integral to having like outright control in Big Brother in terms of like I guess that's probably not the best way to phrase it. But I think like with alliances in Big Brother, it's like usually this thing of like it's usually this like group that is able to win all these competitions. They're able to run the show. Where like with Survivor, I feel like I don't even know what point I'm trying to get at, but it feels different though. Like Survivor and Big Brother. I don't know why I picked this again, by the way.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Where like the reasons why the Pretty Boys were effective seem to be like very different reasons to why the Black Widow Brigade. I think Black Widow Brigade's more impressive than Solani. Where really all Solani had to do is like essentially just yeah, like Jonas was already going home at the merge, and all they had to do is like Kim had just had to convince Troyzan to vote out Michael, and then they pretty much had the numbers already.
It's a nightmare.
Which alliance is the horny bitches?
Ready to talk since the day I got kidnapped 6 weeks
I think
ago.
I know I have to assassinate. I'm just not paying attention to the game.
Average height, middle age.
Yeah,
If I have a kid, ever do a test or rewatch? Imagine, like, I have a kid, and, like, instead of showing them Big Brother and Survivor, I fucking show them, like, The Tester, I show them, fucking King of the Nerds, I show them The Glass House, I show them shows like that.
Too old and too fat to be doing a political assassination.
Let's keep it objective, okay? What's in the scope? When I need analysis, I'll call a pundit.
There's a party, all right?
Don't think of Black Widow Brigade as a trio. I mean, like, I don't. That's not what we were comparing, though. It's trios.
No room for mistakes.
We're just comparing, like, alliances. But yeah, like, Black Widow Brigade isn't a trio. Like, it's the 5 women.
Zoom in.
Oh yeah, I'm not paying attention to the game.
We're live.
You see anyone down there who might be an Azerbaijani?
Fuck do I know? You might be an Azerbaijan for all I know. What's one look like?
They look Eastern.
Half this town looks Eastern, Davy. You got to follow the Shah and the collapse.
Okay, maybe I don't know which one I have to kill. I thought it was like much easier to distinguish which one you had to kill.
Blend in. Make a call, Dave.
We're gonna need some more info on this guy. They're having a party down there.
How convenient. And whatever, I guess we'll maybe try to figure it out. Just download this. What is this? I don't know if I even want to see what it is. Which alliance is worse between Falte and the Girls Girls? I mean, the Girls Girls was like never really a thing.
Details, man. I got details.
I guess we're doing this. The Girls Girls had like fucking Brittany in it, who like they never trusted, and like it was never like really a real alliance.
He's done. Look at the jump in his pants. Well, that's what happens when you put the body through the ringer.
Didn't this game get banned because of the scene? Like that was a thing, right? Is that like the torture scene was one that like got it banned in some countries? So I feel like for me, this scene does like nothing. Like I feel like I have like no like personal attachment to anything going on here. Like I feel like for me, like Trevor's like such an over the top character that like it doesn't really affect me. And then like beyond that, I just feel like GTA is just overall like a very like over the top experience. So like none of this feels real at all to me.
I'm thinking maybe we just take
like it's not like how I feel when I'm playing like Final Fantasy 16 and like these characters feel like very grounded.